or something. In many ways, I feel like I am buying this fight so that many of you don't have to. That is just the service that I'm providing right now. This is listen, it's a mess. It's a mess, and you know when you've got Floyd coming out basically saying that this is daylight robbery, coming out and saying that you know he's not training as hard for this as he was for his other fights, basically like you know saying that this is just a money grab. I don't think that massively helps things. This is Floyd Mayweather against Asakura in a three rounds, 3 round main event. I don't know what weight class it's at. I don't even know if there are weight classes. So I don't know the weight of these guys. I didn't see like an official weigh-in. There might have been one. I didn't see it. And I've read tons of articles. People don't seem to know really the rules on it. I believe that the rules are that if you get 3 knockdowns, then the fight is over. And there's no winners, by the way. There's no winners. Hang on, let's go through this. There's 3 rounds. There's no winners or losers. It doesn't go on your official records. Mayweather's picking up about 15 million for this. It's an exhibition. I think, and I still don't even know if this is true, if you get knocked down 3 times, I think they just end the fight. What else is there? I mean, honestly, trying to find information on this is really difficult. This is sketchy at best. Sketchy at best. The bottom line is this: Mayweather is a massive, massive name. He's a massive name. There's no escaping that. And people all around the world will pay money for him to turn up and show off his skills. And if they've got someone that they think can give him a bit of a challenge, then obviously they will put this person forward. The truth is that a lot of these people that Mayweather is fighting are so far below his skill set, so far below his level that they just don't stand a chance. They don't stand a chance. Mayweather comes into this as a minus 2,500 favorite, and I must admit I'm more surprised that it's not wider. I'm surprised it's not even more. I can only imagine the popularity of Asakura over in Japan has kept this, dare I say, respectable, because actually these odds are not as wide as I was expecting. I thought it would be Mayweather at like minus 10,000. That's what I was expecting. I've seen fights where we've seen odds like that. But yeah, minus 2,500, I must admit, is a bit closer, which is crazy to say minus 2,500 is closer, but it is closer than what I was expecting. Because Asakura has never had a boxing contest. He is an MMA fighter. This is Mayweather taking on an MMA fighter. An MMA fighter that does have some striking skill, it is worth noting, and he does have some knockouts on his record. But there's levels to this game. And even at the age of like 45, Floyd Mayweather is just going to tear this kid up. I mean, this is going to be a massacre. It's going to be a 3-round massacre. To be honest, like I've had a lot of people saying, why are you doing that fight? Why are you watching that fight? I think the same reason as to why they have paid loads of money for Mayweather. Mayweather is a name. Mayweather is a massive draw. People love... They either love or they love to hate Floyd Mayweather. You're in one of those camps. You either love him or you love to hate him. And he is definitely someone that can bring guys onto a product. So whenever Mayweather fights, it's of interest. Obviously, this opponent is not going to be someone that I don't know much about. I've got some notes on. I've done my research. But he's not a name or anything. But Mayweather has actually said his next fight could be against Deji. And if he goes up against Deji, that is going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting, because Deji is KSI's brother. And we saw how popular that YouTube event was that KSI just put on. And we know, obviously, how popular Deji is. We know how popular KSI is. And so that, even though it's going to be one-sided again, it's going to be Floyd Mayweather, of course. it's going to be very, very popular. And there'll be a lot of interest. And I'm already seeing people doing tons of memes, tons and tons of memes with Mayweather and Deji, and making fun of Mayweather, saying he's finally fighting a real fighter and things along those lines. So the people are having fun with it already. That fight against Mayweather and Deji is expected to be November. And I think that'll be it for Mayweather this year then, of course. And he wants to continue next year. I mean, he's talking about Conor. I don't know. He's kind of spoke about Jake Paul, but I don't think that's going to come to fruition. But he is just loving this exhibition game, to be honest. He is loving the exhibition game. AWC Legend said, have you been blocked by Teddy Long? A player? I don't believe so. I better not have been. That'll be heartbreaking. So I certainly hope not. What have you, AWC Legend? Have you been blocked by Teddy Long? He's such a nice guy. I'd be heartbroken if I got blocked by Teddy Long. In fact, the only people, I don't know who I'm blocked by. I mean, you never really know who you're blocked by, do you? I know I was blocked by Kathy Kelly from WWE, and I have no idea why. I have no idea why. I remember just thinking to myself, oh, I wonder what Kathy thought about that or something. There was something that was to do with backstage WWE, or there was something that was like, I can't remember if it involved Kathy Kelly. I can't remember. It was certainly something that made me go, oh, I wonder what she thought of that, which I never kind of think. But I went to her Twitter and I was blocked. Never sent her a message, never tagged her in anything, never, I don't even remember talking about her. It's mental, innit? I can't remember talking about her. Certainly, I'd never tweeted her. Never, I have no idea. I can't explain that one. I can't explain that. I have no idea. So that one kind of mystified me a little bit. And I've never been blocked by anyone, says William. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. King Chris, hello. Hope you are well. Retribution said, I still can't justify spending £20 on this. I don't blame you. It hurt me when I just bought the thing. I hadn't bought it before we went live. Since you last saw me, for those of you that joined us for the Parker fight, which was really good, by the way. That Parker fight, I really enjoyed. I must admit, as we were getting towards the end of it, because I'd only had 3 hours sleep, and because that had been, 5 hours, whatever stream, I was starting to feel it. I think I must have had about 3 caffeine pills, those Pro Plus things. I'd had a coffee as well, and I was definitely like running on fumes towards the end. So since you've seen me, I've had about 2.5 hours sleep, So I'm feeling pretty good, actually. I'm feeling pretty good. If you was to compare me towards the end of that last stream with where I am now, I'm in a much better place. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I had something to eat, and we're here. We're living our best life. AW said a lot of people have on Twitter. Well, okay, I'll have a look. I didn't even know if he was on Twitter. AWC Legend. We will Google search that live right now. Let me see if I can find him. What his tweets are protected. Here we go. We'll find out together. Here we go. Oh, well, it's not blocked. His tweets are protected, so it's not blocked. He's shut his account. He's locked his account. Player. It says only confirmed followers. So I believe the little lock at the top. Perhaps they're trying to get his account back. Perhaps his account was hacked, and those people blocked a load of people, and now they've kind of locked his account. So I don't believe that is a blocking. I think that is just him locking his account, which is what the padlock at the top means. So I don't believe I can claim to be... No. If you're blocked, then you get that message. And I haven't got that message. Ah, I didn't realize it was a thing. I can see that it's trending, actually. Matt Cardona said, Teddy Long hasn't blocked me. Ha, ha, ha. Twitter is divided. Those who and who haven't been blocked by Teddy Long. What team are you on? NWA said, turns out we have been blocked by Teddy Long. Team blocked, says NWA. It's good, isn't it? Just found out Teddy Long had Twitter. Sam Roberts has been blocked. Okay. That's fun. All I can tell you is he must be a Wrestling Days fan. Yeah! Teddy. Because he still wants to see my sweet, sick tweets. Oh, yeah. Do you want to see my sick tweets? Call me. Don't call me Mitch. Don't call me William. Mitchell says, yo, Days. I was watching college football, having some drinks. I'm buzzed. Saw you went live. Wanted to toss some love. Well, you can do that elsewhere. Jesus, mate. Unbelievable. I don't need you coming on here tossing your love around, right? Jesus. It's people like you, Mitchell, that make me feel sick. People like you that's absolutely wrong with the world. Let's see what else. Man, I hope McGregor and Mayweather fight again. Also, let's go Falcons. Yes, let's go Falcons. Big Falcons fan. So, Falcons for life, baby. So, Mitchell, shout out to you, my friends. Appreciate the support. What is the latest, Ombre? What is the latest, Ombre? I don't have any latest, Ombre, unfortunately. There's, as I was saying, I was hoping for more, like, theories and stuff like that. But to be honest, I don't think there's loads that's come out of the second clue. And since you last saw me, I've been asleep. So I haven't really had a chance to have a look. So my plan is that once we're done with this, I am going to quickly tidy the house up a little bit. And then I am going to do some, like, you know, research for tomorrow's White Rabbit stream. So that's where we are with that. Felix said, what was your favorite boxing and UFC fight of all time that you've watched? Boxing or UFC fight of all time? This might be random, right? Well, actually, I don't think it's that random. I don't think that I can say this because of technical skills, but I would say Holyfield-Tyson, where Tyson bit Holyfield's ear. I cannot tell you, for the life of me, I cannot tell you how I watched that fight. I cannot recall, because in our house, we did like boxing. We were, like, you know, if there was a big Frank Bruno, Lennox Lewis thing, then we would have it on TV. But I have no idea why we had on in our house Mike Tyson against Evander Holyfield. That is not a fight that I would have requested. I was, you know, I liked boxing, but I was not knowledgeable enough to know when fights were happening. And Tyson, I definitely knew, but I must tell you, back in the day, Holyfield was not a name that was on my radar. So I don't know. I don't know if Mike Tyson was such a massive star, we just got it for Tyson, or my dad does not care about sport. My dad does not care about sport at all, so he did not want it. I don't think my mom was interested, so I have no idea how that managed to make it into our house, to be honest. But I think that had such an effect on me, because there wasn't too many fights at that point that I had seen from America, because there's something about a red hot crowd, isn't there? There's something about a red hot crowd There's something about a red hot crowd. There's something about like the bright lights, the big fight feel, and I think that really really blew my mind. So seeing a Tyson fight, having it against Holyfield, but two fantastic, incredible fighters, and then you get one of what was and probably still is one of the biggest incidents that has ever happened in sport. Tyson bite in the ear of Holyfield, and watching that happen and play out. And I mean, like, God, you got your money's worth that night. You got your money's worth that night. It's a bit like when Khabib fought Conor and there was like, a bit of a brawl afterwards. Like this was just like, not only did you get like a sporting contest, but you got that as well. And, I think that was something that was, absolutely massive when I was a kid, and really then encouraged me to watch a lot more boxing and because like when you see something like that and you're so entertained, you just want to watch more, don't you? Or I did anyway. I just wanted to watch more. So, that kind of really opened up boxing to me. I would say that fight really opened up like combat sports in a way. Like boxing, before that, boxing had been Frank Bruno, Lennox Lewis. And then after that, it was really a lot more because I was into it then. I was into like boxing, and that allowed me then to get into UFC as well. In the 2000s, I really get more into UFC. I'm still not 100% in by that point. It's really Brock and Anderson Silva that really bring me into UFC. But yeah, when I think about fights, like what's like the greatest fight you ever saw, it's not technically the greatest fight I ever saw, but it's the fight that had the biggest impact on me. And yeah, crazy, just crazy. Let me know what was yours. What was your big fight that's that had the biggest impact on you? Yeah, just type this in. Right. Let's go to the chat. Dates, you need to stop denying my love, says Mitchell. That is probably true, in all fairness, Mitchell. That is probably true. And accept things. Why won't you just give me a hug, Mitchell? We've all had a drink, mate. We've all had a drink. Yeah, we're all friends. We've all had a drink. Settle down. Retribution said 3 rounds for £20 is an absolute joke. You got scammed. I am not going to pay for it. I will watch it on Watch Wrestling like most people are going to. Well, I don't feel like I got scammed because I went into it fully knowing what was happening. And to be honest, I think that if I'm going to do a watch along and talk to you guys, it doesn't really strike me as very fair to be watching it on Watch Wrestling. So you lot can, and feel free. But I feel like if I'm going to do a watch along, then I should at least pay for it. So everything we do is above board and legal, just in case there are any police officers watching. I have paid for this event, and I do regret it. William said, I have been denying. Days has been denying my love for years. Hoist Gracie against Ken Shamrock 1, said SP. Amazing. BJ Penn made me a UFC fan. Vin said, this fight's only 3 rounds. Yep. Yep. What's the rest of the card like? There must be something worth £20. Oh God, no. No, don't you ever think that. Don't you ever think that. The rest of the card has got one fight has got Mayweather's bodyguard involved in. He issued an open challenge and basically was like, I think he went full-blown WWE, and he was like, all you Japanese are small and disrespectful, and this is an open challenge. I'll beat any of you. And someone answered it, but this person that answered it is about 70 pounds lighter, and so that's a complete mismatch. It's some guy that's fairly small taking on a bodybuilder that's fairly big, but the bodybuilder has got no fighting experience. So that's one fight that we've got to look forward to. Also on this event, we've got a professional kickboxing match. So we've got that to look forward to. So this thing is a flipping dog and pony show. So no, I think if you were going to spend the money on this, then you are spending it because you want to see how embarrassing, how much of a car crash this event is actually going to be. I expect it to be quite professional because it's RIZIN. So I expect it to be a professional production and look good. But equally, this thing is not going to be winning event of the year. Let's put it that way. But we've got 4 fights. That's what we've got. And in all fairness, no one is buying this for anything other than Floyd Mayweather. So we really don't need to be stacking the undercard. So if anything, I would just like to take this opportunity to thank them for not giving us a ton of fights, because I'm certainly not here wanting to see a flipping 10-fight undercard. Imagine if this was a 10-fight undercard or something like that, and we were going to have to sit and watch just a load of stuff. Like, anyone that's buying this is buying this for one reason, yeah? I would even argue we could probably get away with just that fight. We could probably just get away with an interview, a career retrospective, and then we do the fight. Like, we could probably get away with that. But it's 4-fight undercards. Most of those fights, I believe, are a few rounds. Let me have a look. See what we've got. Super RIZIN. So we have got 3 5-minute rounds. So I believe that's an MMA fight. So the first thing is an MMA contest. Then we've got a kickboxing contest that is 3 3-minute rounds. Then we've got a custom rules fight, 3 3-minute rounds. This is the Bodyguard one, right? So that is custom rules, 3 3-minute rounds. I think that's boxing, but it's just open class. It's just literally like, because the weight difference size is so different, it's just, I think they've just gone, here's a ring, here's some gloves, best of luck to you. Yeah. Ooh, I hope you both survive. Certainly Koji Tananaka. I hope you make it through, bud. And then we've got our main event, which is boxing. That is 3 3-minute rounds. 3 3-minute rounds. Floyd Mayweather taking on Mikuru Asakura. Mikuru Asakura is a MMA fighter. He's 16-3 in his career. He started in 2012. He's very confident, very charismatic. And here's a fun fact. He's a YouTuber. Yeah, scum, right? Scum of the earth. So he has got 2.57 million subscribers. Yeah, totally not jealous. And he's got 1.13 billion views. So he is a personality over in Japan. So he's a big name in Japan. So this will do well in Japan. The only problem is we don't have a big Japanese like part of our community. So I don't expect it to do that well for us. But as I said, it's kind of like we either do this or we just don't do anything for right now. So I thought, well, do you know what? Let's just do it, yeah. Let's just do it. I am gonna watch it, and we'll see whatever it is, and we'll have fun with whatever it is, and just let the good times roll. Wrestle with Andy said, this is almost like those early UFC shows where people are fighting with one glove on. Yeah, that was I forget his name, but he was the boxer, wasn't he? In the early UFC shows, that really was mixed martial arts, but it was, everyone had one discipline. So there was a karate guy, there was a boxer, there was a someone that knew jiu-jitsu, there was a sumo wrestler. There was a sumo wrestler, and it was like, right, now we're going to start this tournament. And so it was the sumo guy against the guy that knows jiu-jitsu, and that was early UFC. But the boxer, I think, he took on Hoist, didn't he? He took on Hoist Gracie. He was only allowed one hand to have a glove, and he wasn't allowed both hands for some reason. I'll tell you why. It's because the Gracie family are the ones that were behind UFC, and the whole UFC concept was basically designed to show the world that Gracie Jiu-Jitsu is the best martial art in the world. Like, they believed in it so much. They were so passionate and dedicated to jiu-jitsu. They wanted the world to know that the martial art that they teached and honed, they wanted the world to know that this was the superior martial art. So bring your kickboxers, bring your people that know judo and karate and sumo and all of this stuff, because we'll wipe them all out, basically. So there was lots of things like that went down. There was lots of things. I think as well, the boxer was not allowed I don't know what footwear he was wearing, but I've got a feeling that the footwear wasn't quite right, and he kept slipping as well. So they were trying to find a way of hindering the boxer. He didn't have both of his hands in gloves, and the footwear, I remember, being an issue as well. So yeah, wild. I've seen quite a few documentaries on those, and of course I've watched them as well, but I've seen a few documentaries on those early UFCs. Royce Gracie's camp is still the biggest one, says Zachary. Felix said, I don't know if it's just recent, but mine might be Tyson Wilder 3, just because I think it was my first time watching a whole boxing match. Pacquiao against Marquez and UFC Kane versus Dos Santos fights. Yes, he is... Yeah, some of those examples are fantastic. I don't. Oh, listen, there's nothing wrong with saying like Tyson Wilder 3. I thought that was one of the best fights I'd ever seen. Absolutely. I think that's, it's hard, isn't it? Because like from a technical point of view, you could come up with a list, but from an impact point of view, like the fights that were real moments in your like appreciation of combat sports, like that's, I suppose, slightly different as well. So yeah, for me, the first one I always think of is Holyfield-Tyson. Royce Gracie's sons fight in Bellator. Leo said, what time is Floyd's fight? Don't actually know, to be honest, but I think we can definitely say it's gonna at least be an hour and a half. There's 3 fights to get through till we get to the Floyd fight, and those early fights, they're not very long. I mean, as we've just been looking, we've got an MMA contest first, I believe, which is going to be at 150 pounds, and it's 3 5-minute rounds. So we've got one MMA fight, a couple of fighters I don't know. I don't know anything about them, to be honest. Just looking at this, their records look like it might be 1-0 and 0-0. So I don't know what that is. So yeah, we've got that. Then that's 3 5-minute rounds. Then we've got kickboxing. It's kind of weird, isn't it? We've got MMA, we've got kickboxing, and we've got boxing. And of boxing, we've got one that's open weight because they're 2 different weight classes. And then we've got, obviously, Mayweather against Asakura. I mean, as I said, it's a pretty wild event. So, yeah, there's definitely intrigue in this. I'm interested to see the presentation. We're over in Japan. That's kind of nice as well. I like getting these different flavors from around the world. We've spoken about that with WWE. I wish WWE would go out around the world a lot more and kind of do shows in Australia, do shows in Japan, do shows in Mexico, do shows in Africa. And just like, show us some sights and sounds, and I'd like to see some of that. I think that would be cool. Same with UFC. I think, we've been stuck with lockdown and Apex. We've been going to the flipping Apex week after week after week after week after week. So I'd love to, I want to see the world, guys, but I don't want to leave home to do it. So we are going to Japan tonight. So I'm kind of into that. I'm kind of excited about that. Don Fry is not smart. Good dude. I met him, but he's not bright, says William. Bradley said, what time is the Rabbit stream going to be in the UK? I think we could be looking at around 10 o'clock at night. Have to bear in mind that we are seeing inside the arena now. Nice. Floyd, Money, Mayweather, Saitama Super Arena. Super RIZIN. We've got a little stage in the corner with a LED screen behind it, and then we've got a ramp. So yeah, we've got we are seeing inside the arena. Super RIZIN. There's a sheet over the ring, so we can't actually see the ring. But as we said, there's 3. I don't know how they're gonna. I mean, I'm guessing the MMA fight, the kickboxing's all going to have to be done in the boxing ring, isn't it? Who do you think wins this fight? There are no winners. We don't need to really talk about that. There are no winners and losers tonight, and in many ways, that's what sport. All of sport should be. All of sport should be like this, where we don't have winners and losers. We just enjoy watching. Winning and losing is so overrated. So overrated. This is the future of sport that we're watching tonight. Kuzi against Jizzy. I think Jizzy is the Bodyguard's name. Yeah, Jizzy is the Bodyguard. So Kuzi against Jizzy. RIZIN standing bout rules. That's bout 3. RIZIN kickboxing. That is going to be our second one. That is Yoshinari taking on Bandasak. And MMA. God, some of these names are going to be fun. Some of these names are going to be fun. Nice arena. Nice arena. The Saitama Super Arena. They've got a sheet all the way around the ring from the lighting rig down, and it says RIZIN on the side. So you can't actually see the ring at the moment. You can see the entranceway. You can see the ramp, and you can see the arena. It's nice. It's a nice. How many people can it hold? Is it like 20-odd thousand? I'm gonna have a little look. Feels like you can fit a fair few people in there, you know. Saitama, is it Super Arena? Let's have a look. Saitama Super Arena, 37,000 people. It felt big. It felt big. It feels like you can fit a lot of people in there. The Super Arena is a multi-purpose indoor arena. It opened in the year 2000. Its spectator capacity is 36.5 at maximum settings. Makes it the second largest indoor arena in the world. Well, I mean, for that fact alone, lovely. The main arena capacity is 19 to 22,500. So I don't really know what that means. What does that mean? It has housed the John Lennon Museum, which displayed John Lennon memorabilia, but that closed in 2010. Boxing, basketball, volleyball, tennis, ice hockey, and gymnastics. It is the only Japanese arena equipped especially for American football. In an arena? An arena? It's pretty wild, isn't it? Construction cost was 200 million, that's all. Oh, why haven't we got a super arena in this country? I want a super arena. Hey, professional wrestling. The Saitama Super Arena hosted a special WWE SmackDown that took place on February 5th, 2005 and was broadcast on February 10th, 2005. I remember that kimono match. I don't remember that event, though. I don't remember that event at all. I'm going to write that down. Oh, my God. Let me write that down. Man, that could be a fun little watch along, couldn't it? That we'll probably never get around to doing. Hey, Just Nick, there you go, buds. There you go. I know you've been doing watch alongs. February 10th, 2005. SmackDown from Japan. That could be fun, couldn't it? Super RIZIN starts shortly. It's been a fair few UFC events from there as well. Hunt versus Nelson. Silva versus Stan. Barnett versus Nelson as well. Bellator 237 came from there. In the year 2000, the arena hosted 2 NFL ice hockey games. The Nashville Predators, I think Williams, a member of them, and the Pittsburgh Penguins. In 2003, the Seattle Supersonics and the LA Clippers played 2 regular season games there. Wow. In 2019, the Houston Rockets and the Raptors played 2 preseason games there as well. God, it's all happening. They've had bands and acts play there as well. Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, Guns N' Roses, Beyonce, Linkin Park, Ariana Grande, Coldplay, Lady Gaga. This is a major, major arena, second largest arena in the world. And I know what you're asking. You're asking what's the biggest arena in the world? The biggest arena in the world is the Philippine Arena. Actually, I've got a list of current arenas. It's ranked 3rd, actually. There's 2 in the Philippines. There's the Philippine Arena, which is 55,000 people, and there's the KJC King Dome. And that is 75,000. I wonder if it's because it's a dome, it doesn't class as an arena. These are the big questions. No, it says on Wikipedia, the KJC King Dome is a multi-purpose indoor arena. So this is actually 3rd. Look at us correcting Wikipedia. So this is 3rd. There's actually 2 in the Philippines that are bigger. Where's the O2 Arena? That's my question. O2 Arena is quite low down, you know. It sucks. Apparently, Manchester Arena is bigger than the O2 Arena. I didn't know that. Biggest United States arena is Greensboro Coliseum, 23,500. That's the biggest. And joint actually, because just below that is the United Center in Chicago. That is also 23,500. So those are the 2 biggest United States ones. Where's Madison Square Garden? Madison Square Garden is 20,789. 2,789. O2 Arena is listed as just 20,000. Guys, if you did come here for arena facts, wow, you must be entertained. Wow, you must be lapping this up. You must be like, oh, give me more, give me more, give me. So, can I just say at the moment, all I've got is this screen, which is Super RIZIN starts shortly. You can see the arena for all you arena stands out there. There is the arena at the moment. It's a lovely arena. Looks nice. Looks very high-tech and modern, even though it's actually, fun fact, 22 years old. I know so much about this arena now. Metal Sonic said, what would be your price tag for a YouTube fight? That's a fun question. How much would I need to be paid to have a YouTube fight? I'm thinking 100K. I'm thinking, like, if someone was like, here, I can give you 50K. I can give you 50K. To do a fight, I'd be like 50K. I mean, it's going to take a long time to get in shape. I mean, trust me, a long time. And then I'm going to need to learn how to box, and I'm going to throw myself into it. So that is going to be a long time, right? And then you've got to think you can get seriously hurt. So, you know, you kind of are going to need to rest up afterwards. You might also need... you know, you need to get paid a little bit as well. So I'm thinking 50 is like that going to be worth like the disruption to the channel and all of that kind of stuff? Don't know. That one, I think I would end up turning down that. But double it, go to 100, and then I don't think I can turn that down. But if anyone asks, we're going to be starting at 500,000, and we'll see where we end up. Yeah, that is negotiable. 500,000, 500,000, that is negotiable. So if anyone is watching that's thinking, oh, give me a call. I need arena facts and microphone cover data, said Ernest on purpose. Well, it's so good you're here, bud, because that really is what we specialize in. We don't tend to do anything else, to be honest. Arena facts and talking about different pieces of equipment is what I'm here for. Jake Paul thoughts, anyone, said MB. I can't believe this. I can't believe that Fight TV have actually said, tune in. The event starts at 4, right? We're going to start our coverage at 4. And then what they've done is they've just shown you in the arena and put a little Super RIZIN starts soon graphic up at the bottom. That's it. This is what I'm watching right now. If you're like, wow, why is he not talking about the fights? There are no fights. Nothing's happening. Like, nothing is happening. Nothing is happening right now. This is just where we are. This is just what's happening. So no fights can happen because they've still got the thing over the ring at the moment. So 100k seems reasonable for average folk like us, says Retribution. I don't go telling them that that's what I would agree to. I'm just saying. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Because you are going to need to spend, I mean, you are going to need to put everything into that. I would not be trying to run the channel and learn all of that in the same time. Like, it would be 24/7, wouldn't it, you know? Metal Sonic said you can absolutely do it. You could make a fight blog of you training. You're the man. I'd bet my house on you. Pop, pop, pop. Yes. Mess them up. I have no great interest in doing any of that, to be honest. But I wouldn't turn if a good offer came in like that. I mean, you wouldn't be able to turn that down, would you? That is life-changing amount of money. 100,000. I know you can't live off it, but damn, that goes a long way towards a house. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's a good lump sum towards a house, isn't it? So Kyle said, I'm sold on Jake Paul. I never knew Manchester Arena was bigger than O2. I thought Manchester Arena was only bigger than Wembley Arena. Yep. Very interesting. It's only 1,000. William said, who would people like to see Day's face? Line them up, mate. Mess them up. Oh, I could do 3 in one night. KSI doing 2 in one night. Lazy. That's what that is. Lazy. Mess them up. Just Nick said, Days, you're already in shape. It's a round shape. Maybe a full circle. Oh my God, that's another Bray Wyatt connection. Basically, I'm Bray Wyatt. I want to see Days versus the New King, says William. Absolutely. The only thing is that if I was to beat him up, I could be in big, big trouble. Big trouble. That doesn't play well over here in the UK, so. What time is the fight? I don't know. I can't answer that, but all I know is that coverage was meant to start at 4. That was 15 minutes ago. It hasn't. We've got 4 fights. None of them are going to go very long. So, I don't know. I don't know. I think the main event is about an hour and a half away, but it could be longer than that. Oh my God, you are the White Rabbit? Come on. Days, you've scammed yourself knowingly and helplessly due to your occupation. You took one for the team, says Retribution. That's it. That's it. I like that, Retribution. I've knowingly scammed myself. Look at the situation I'm in, right? I could be asleep right now. Right now, I could be doing research for tomorrow's stream. I could be doing the thumbnail. I could be setting it up. I could be making it the best stream it could possibly be. I could be asleep. I could actually be asleep. But I have knowingly scammed myself. I'm sat here chatting with you guys. I don't know, this streaming thing, perhaps I've got like an addiction to it or something. Perhaps I just have to stream. Like, I don't know. I could be other places right now, but I'm not. Instead, I'm watching flipping an arena in Japan with a Super RIZIN starts shortly graphic at the bottom. Show that was meant to apparently start 16 minutes ago. And even when it does start, it's a complete sham. It's a mess. This is a mess of a Saturday night, innit? Oh, well. Can someone tell me how many hours till the Floyd fight? It's 4 a.m. for me, and I thought it was on now. No, well, the show starts at 4, and I think you could probably add an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours onto that. So 5:30, 6. But to be honest, I can't answer it because nothing's happening. I don't even know when the show's starting. I genuinely, I don't know. I don't know. All I can tell you is the coverage has started. So that's good news. And when it does get going, it shouldn't be too long because the undercard fights are not the longest. So, Ernest said you could be figuring out how to get Hasbulla back on the screen. Oh God, yeah, you're right. You're right. Because that'll take about a day. You know, to find the right image, get it the right size, get it into OBS, get it on screen. I mean, these things take time. So, yeah, could be doing that. You're absolutely right. Retribution, shout out to you. Wait, what is tomorrow's stream? Said Huff Sports Media. We're gonna just talk about all the reasons why we hate Huff Sports Media. Just the things that like annoy us about Huff Sports Media. At what point did Huff Sports Media really start to irritate us? Can we pinpoint exactly when that was? So we're just gonna chuck that around for a bit. So yeah, I think it'll be about a 5-hour stream. I've had a lot of people saying they've got things to say. So yeah, we're gonna do that tomorrow. Rick said Days versus King Charles III. If Days wins, oh my God, that'd be great. The winner is the King of England. Amazing. Does that mean I have to get married to like Camilla or whatever? Because I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need Linda McMahon getting jealous. Well, at least we're seeing some different camera angles right now. If you are just joining us, we've had some wonderful facts about arenas. Now we are looking at a sweeping camera shot, which is brilliant. The cinematography that we're enjoying right now is next level. There's a woman waving, another woman waving. Thumbs up. So far, 3 women have done 3 different things. She looks like Kairi Sane. She looks just like Kairi Sane. Oh, this woman was like, let's go. That one, double wave. Oh, and double fist. And now we are backstage. Don't know who that is, but we are seeing someone. We are getting some different images right now. There's not even any commentary. There's another person. He's got New Era written on his shirt. So a couple of people sat in a corridor. Fighters. You know, I don't know if they're opponents that are going to be facing each other. I don't know. Looks like they're being told off by the principal. But that was exciting. That was exciting. At least we kind of panned down and we got some interaction. I don't even know what those women were there for. They didn't look like ring girls. Don't know. I don't think they were security. But they were like, they were doing this. I enjoyed the one that went, yeah. I've never done that. I don't think I've ever done that in my life. One girl waved with one hand. The next girl waved with 2 hands. The next girl gave a thumbs up. The next girl was 1 hand. And then the girl at the end went, ah. I feel like that's quite a Japanese thing. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Kind of cool that is. Be my baby, 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 be my baby. Yes, now that's entrance music. That's out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, we just get be my baby, be my baby, be my baby, be my baby. That was quite aggressive. Loving that. Guys, if you are thinking of asking someone out on a date, make sure that you go up to them as aggressively as possible, stare at them in the face and just basically go, be my baby, be my baby, be my baby, be my baby. Very powerful. The thing is that we're not actually going to a fighter. For some reason, we're looking at the officials. So I don't even know if that was... I don't even think that's entrance music. I think that might be the official theme of the event. We're just looking at the staff that are sat at ringside at the moment. Be my baby, be my baby. That was amazing. And now it's gone into like a Japanese track. So it must be just like a quite popular Japanese track. So I'm guessing that's the official theme for the event. Okay, so we are just going down the officials right now. They're having their names read out and they're bowing to the camera, bowing to the crowd. This is like the credits. This is the opening credits. Opening credits for the event. That's what we've got at the moment. Just rather than actually putting names at the end or anything, we're putting names to faces, which is brilliant. Great. I don't know how long this is going to go on for. This dude's, yeah, well done. He got an applause. No one else got a flipping applause. That dude got up and people were like, that's nice. Okay, this is the last of the staff members. There we go. Done. Thank you. Thank you. The heroes doing God's work. Right. We've got an announcement. Sadly, I do not speak Japanese, so and no one's telling me what is being said. Oh my God, now we're getting other people being announced. Now we're getting more people being honored. The announcer, be my baby. The commentators. Whoa! Hadouken! That was nice. Oh, man, that woman's dressed as Mario. There's a woman dressed as Mario. She's got Mario's cap on. Her face mask has got the moustache. Look, she's got that. Ah! Oh, God, this was worth the money. This was worth. There's a woman at ringside dressed as Mario. I'm not making this up. I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. I'm telling you the truth. There's a woman dressed as Mario. She had the Mario face mask, got the moustache, she got the big hands, she got the hat. And when she got her intro, she was like, beautiful. Wow, beautiful. Why can't they all be dressed as different, like, games characters? That would have been way more interesting. This dude looks like he's crying. Is he crying? He's crying? Why is he crying? He's crying? He just got introduced and he started crying? Ah, this is quickly becoming my favorite event I've ever seen. Why is he's crying? He's actually crying. The commentator is talking. He's got tears running down his face. I don't know what that was about. He's still only got a, like, very light applause. He's got a nice tie. I like his tie. Grey tie. Different shades of grey. 50 shades of grey. And then he's got, like, some red lines there. It's a nice tie, that is. I don't know what they've just announced. Oh, God, now his nose is running. Now his nose is just like to go like this. He's a mess. The man's a mess. Has he been inducted into their Hall of Fame or something? I don't know. I don't know what that's about. The guy's absolutely falling apart. The guy next to him, he doesn't give a flip at all. He's just sat there. Next to him, he's got flipping this dude falling apart at the seams. Bit further down, you got Mario. Let's go. Right, it'd be really great if we could start this. Isn't it? It'd be really great if we could get going with this flipping event. How long have we been? Oh, just the 26 minutes. That dude started crying. What the hell is going on? I have no idea. His nose. Yeah. His eyes were already watering, and then he had to cover the nose. Absolute mess. So at the moment, there's some announcements being made. They are not catering to the English spectators very well. I've got no idea what's going on. I know they've just introduced people at ringside because they all stood up and bowed, and we went through the commentators, the timekeepers. We went through a whole plethora of different people. So we've done all that now. Yeah, we've done the credits. Well done, everyone. You've put on a wonderful event. Well done, Mario. But let's get going now, shall we? Let's come on. We're all friends. Come on. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's gone back to the same screen. Super RIZIN starts shortly. Oh my god! No! We just broke away to do credits, and now we're back to this Super RIZIN start short. I thought we were starting. Well, I've got a commentator saying this venue is absolutely surreal. If you've ever been lucky enough to come to the Super Arena, it is surreal. You know that greatness has taken place in this arena. Why can't he tell me why the man was crying? That's what I want to know. Talking about Mayweather being back. We got commentary now, says Ryan. Yeah, I'm quite happy with commentary. I feel like he's just filling, though, that's all. I feel like they've said, just fill a bit of time, would you? So just talking about that Jizzy fight. Jizzy, the bodyguard of Mayweather. Just talking about his disrespect and how Japan has reacted to that very angrily. So looking for honor. Hello, different commentator as well. Days, I will try and translate for all the English viewers. They're clearly talking about how great steak is. They love Scooby-Doo, and they're clearly upset that Kenny Omega was suspended. I like that. Just Nick said, there's a bigger mystery than White Rabbit. Why was that guy crying? That is a big mystery. That is a big mystery. Because they seem to just be doing introductions, and as soon as they got to that dude, he burst into tears. I don't know. Perhaps he's never heard his name read out loud before or something. Imagine this is the whole show, said Hoff Sports Media. Just imagine. Dare we dream. Dare we dream. Imagine if we're here in 12 hours' time, like, this thing still hasn't started. That would be that would be horrific. That would be horrific. This is already horrific. We've wasted 30 minutes is what we've done. 30 minutes of our lives that we will never, ever, ever get back. We will never get back. I feel like we've been on a journey, though. You know, I feel like I don't look back on those 30 minutes as completely wasted time. We learned some fun stuff. But, yeah, this is annoying, and I would like to start. I would like to get going. There's a fair few empty seats still in there. Not too bad, considering, considering we've still got a few fights to get to until we get to the main event. I would say it's about 65% full. Around that kind of ballpark. Maybe 70% full. The ramp is a slide. The ramp's a bit weird. It's very narrow. It looks narrow. I mean, you can definitely fit one person. You might be able to get two side by side, but it would not be comfortable. But yeah, it's a proper ramp as well. It seems to have quite the decline. So you might need to just be a little bit steady as you're making your way down. So it is coming up from a raised platform down. So yeah, it is. And it's got the LED screen behind is in a circle. It's circular. We're seeing the face-to-face between Asakura and Mayweather. So we're showing us footage of that. And back to the arena we go. What's the most valuable piece of information you learnt during these 30 minutes? Most valuable piece of information. I feel like it's probably got to be about the arenas. It might be that this is the third biggest arena in the world and that there are two bigger arenas. I would say the most valuable piece of information I learned is that the world's biggest indoor arena is in the Philippines and it is around 75,000 people. That is the biggest piece of information I took away. Thank you for asking. We are now seeing a little video package about Mayweather. So we are just looking at pictures of Mayweather, of him when he was young, growing up, dreaming of, what he would go on to become. So family photos, if you will. And so, yeah, we are seeing a young Mayweather and now footage of him older. So that's what we've got right now, a little video package. Joe said, I don't see Asakura winning. I don't see anyone winning because it's 3 rounds. And once it's done, they shake hands and they carry on with their lives. There's no judges. Junior said, why are you now WWE UFC boxing go-to? Why are you now my WWE boxing go? How did that happen? I don't know. But what I would say, Junior Thomas, is that you probably need to reevaluate that. You should look into that because that probably isn't right, in all fairness. Certainly considering we don't do boxing on the regular, I would like to do more boxing, but man, just everything collides on a Saturday. I don't know why the world can't just space things out a little bit better. But at least today we were able to do Parker against Joyce, and that was a good fight. I do not begrudge buying that at all. And now here we are for Mayweather and Asakura. And obviously Monday we're going to find out more against Fury, against Joshua. We'll know if that fight's going to happen or not. Tyson Fury quite vocal today during the Parker Joyce event, saying that he's tired of waiting for these contracts to be signed. And in all fairness, I can see where he's coming from. Both sides have actually said it's not the most complex of contracts. And both sides have said that all the terms have been agreed. So I don't know what the holdup is, to be honest. So, yeah, we'll find out on Monday. Mayweather is just going to dance around, said Jeremy. Oh, God, do you know what? That would be so disappointing. At least, I mean, all joking aside, with this event, you want to at least see some of the silky boxing skills that he's got. He's such a talented fighter. No longer, amongst the best in the world right now. I still believe that he would get in there. He'd cause a problem for a lot of people, but certainly not near the top of the divisions anymore, He's just not training at that level anymore either. So, but it's still, it's Mayweather, isn't it? And to see him going in there, doing his thing, that's definitely something that I'm wanting to see. So if he is just going to dance around and just jab and, not put on a bit of a show, that'll be such a shame. Right, we are now looking at some of the other fights that are going to be on this card. So this feels a bit like maybe the intro package. Little bit like maybe the intro package. So we could be getting somewhere here. Tristan said, is this fight tonight? I hope so. I flipping hope so. When is the main event? No idea, but I honestly would have said about an hour and a half into the show. An hour and a half to 2 hours into the show would have been my guess. Show started at 4, so my guess would be around about 5:30, 6 o'clock. And here we are, 36 minutes in, and nothing has happened yet. Nothing has happened. Are you going to watch Jake Paul against Anderson Silva? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We are going to watch that. Just Nick said, if I take anything from this fight, it'll be how to dance like Mayweather. Well, I mean, look, if you can get any little dancing tips from Mayweather, I feel like that's a worthwhile exercise. So even that would not be a complete waste of time. I'm sorry, what do you mean disappointing? Mayweather ran around the ring as if you never seen me, whether stand up and go pound for pound. What do you mean? It will be disappointing that Mayweather ran around the ring like always. Mayweather was not the most exciting of fighters, but his defense was fantastic. His hand speed, his movement, you know, he was always someone that had some really impressive skills. More defensively than offensively, I will agree to that. But he was still someone that you could really appreciate. I mean, he just seemed to have the code. He just seemed to work out, like, you know, how to... He cracked boxing in many ways. He was just so hard to beat. And he was very much, you know, defense first. But, oh, hello, the sheet just dropped down. But with these kind of exhibitions where he's taken on people that are just not of his level, you do want to see him kind of express himself a little bit more. This should be Mayweather having fun. This should be Mayweather, no pressure. There's no pressure here. And it should be him going out there and, like, you know, just really showing off, you know, some of his defensive skills, but also, like, showing a bit more in his offense. This should be Mayweather looking as good as he's ever looked, to be honest. So if he is going to come in and play it safe and just, you know, kind of close up, just, you know, pick off a few shots and just win rounds, and that's going to be it, like, that will be disappointing. But hey, you know, look, you get what you get, and we'll see how it goes. Right, that sheet fell down and was released. And in the ring were the fighters for the undercard. So we are seeing these fighters. We've got, in fact, we've got some information here. I probably should be writing some of that down. I'm sure they'll put it up on screen again. So, Jizzy and Kuzi. Why is he shouting and screaming? What's up with this guy? This guy's amazing. The commentator's like, ah! Jizzy! Now the ref. Is that the ref? Oh, that's Asakura. Asakura is in there. Mayweather's not in there. Mayweather is going to have a 2-inch reach advantage. So at least this thing has got going now. Mayweather getting his getting an intro. I don't know if we're going to be seeing him. They mention him. He's not out there. He's not in the ring. So all the competitors are in there. Mayweather is not in there. I don't know that Jizzy is in there either, to be honest. I didn't see Jizzy. We're seeing cars arrive into the arena. Super RIZIN. We got flames shooting out from the top of, I think, like where the lighting rig is. And the fighters, it is a boxing ring. And we're seeing inside the vehicle, this vehicle making its way to the arena. It's a Japanese woman with a microphone. It's a nice light show going on as well. We've got a good light show. We're inside the car. I'm guessing we're just following Mayweather's entourage at the moment. We've stopped at the lights. We've stopped at the lights. The lights are red. So we've stopped, but we go back to the arena. And we are just seeing the ring emptying out, and we should be underway with our first fight very soon. Fists will start flying. Okay, is this going to be our first contest? I think this is going to be the kickboxing contest. This could be a lot of fun, man. I'm down. Is this going to be the kickboxing one? We're just seeing images of a couple of fighters. I don't know them by name. This is Kota Miura. Kota Miura. So I think this is going to be the fight that we're going over to now. Okay. So Miura versus Fan Sung No. Jeez. I said some of these names would be fun. Miura versus Fan Sung No. It'll do. Right. Gorgeous Japanese woman in the car, said Retribution. Ryan said Floyd's not even there yet. No. Seemingly Floyd is not there yet. No, we are still waiting. Jeez Louise. What happens if the fighters get KO'd? Do we still have no winner? I think the fight ends, and I think we all know who wins, but I don't know. I think the fight just stops. Yeah, I don't think that they're rewarded as an actual winner. It's just the fight is over then. So yeah, to answer your question, I don't know. I don't think that results in an actual victory. None of this goes on his record. Even if Mayweather goes in there, gets knocked out with the first punch, at the end of this, his record is still 50-0. It's mental, innit? Like, not only like is this like a bit of a sham of a fight, and it's only 3 rounds, and he's taken on someone that's never boxed, it does not affect his record either. Just wanted to mention that. So, guys, if you haven't bought this fight yet, what are you waiting for? Pick up that phone, dial 1-800 pay-per-view, 1-800 I want to be ripped off, and get your order in right now. What would be your fighting name? Edward Tosser Brown is a classic. What would yours be? Wrestling, where the hell is he days, probably. They'd be announcing me and I wouldn't be around. Wrestling, where the hell has he gone days? Oh, this is nice. Look at that. That's cool. So that's circular LED screen. This dude, I love this announcer. The LED screen raises up and the fighters there like shadow boxing behind it. Pop, pop, pop. It's nice. It's coming out to the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Fan Sung Neong is his name. Fan Sung Neong. He's making his debut. He's 22 years old. He's 5'10". He's 144 pounds. And he fights out of Thailand. Fan Sung Neong. (2017-3) under Muay Thai rules. So he has got combat experience. So he's making his MMA debut. He's got boxing and a Muay Thai background. He's from Thailand. He's 5'10", 144 pounds, 22 years old. Fan Sung Neong. So he's made his way down, and he's made his way down to the Red Hot Chili Peppers. 4 fights tonight. Just saying, it's going to be interesting to see how he opens up his MMA career here. I'm down for watching this. This is all right. Ernest said, watch how you pronounce those names. You might be saying something naughty. I hope so. Imagine if I do say something by mistake that just offends like a load of Japanese people watching accidentally. That'd be pretty fun. David said, Jake Paul should fight in Japan. Lol. I wonder if Mayweather goes out a bit too cocky and gets knocked out, says Carlos. Do you know what? You're absolutely right. That's the whole reason to watch this. It's just literally intrigue. Like, what's an event from Japan going to look like? How good is Mayweather going to look compared to his opponent? Could his opponent cause an upset? Like, those kind of questions. It's just intrigue, isn't it? Like, just not knowing quite what to expect. It sounds so random that you just want to see it for yourself. Here's Mayeather making his way down. Kota Mayeather, he's 1-0 in MMA. Kota Mayeather. He is 20, so he's actually a couple of years younger. His 5'9", is 144 pounds. He is Japanese. So obviously he will have hometown support or home country support. So Japan versus Thailand. He's slowly making his way down to the ring. Come on, dude. You can move quicker than that. He's literally just like moving side to side. I mean, he could not be going much slower if he tried. Kota Mayeather, he's got like a Japanese... It looks like a Japanese soccer shirt. I don't believe it is. It says Brave Gym under it. Making his way down, stretching, and you can go quicker than that. You can go quicker than that. Do you think the main event will last the 3 rounds? Are knockouts illegal? To be honest, I have not seen the rules be announced. The rules just... this whole thing is sketchy. I know it's 3 rounds. I'm sure I read somewhere that 3 knockdowns would end the fight. Knockouts being illegal, I didn't see that. I didn't see that get mentioned, but I don't know if that's something that they're looking to do. And I don't know. I mean, this thing's only 3 rounds. There's a lot of money being paid. I think Mayweather could at least put in 9 minutes. Three 3-minute rounds is not a lot to ask. So, to be honest, I don't know how much he's going to look for the knockout. It would be great if one of the MMA fighters was someone like a Japanese butterbean with a record of like 0-1, said Ernest on purpose. Betty said, bless you for staying up all night for this. I just can't hang. Good night. Betty, shout out to you. To be honest, I've been quite entertained. So far, it's been worth watching. Even though nothing has happened, I still feel like we found a way to get something out of it. So, and what a weird event. I don't know if I've ever seen an event like this where we've got MMA, kickboxing, and boxing all on the same card. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Fan Sung Nyeon is 22. Kota Mayeather is 20. Both fighters are inside the ring right now. Flowers are being presented. Flowers being presented, and the lady bows. Flowers to both fighters. There we go. And the crowd applaud. Here we go then. I'm guessing introductions, intros, and then we should be underway with this one. Are you feeling sleepy? No, I'm feeling all right because I had about 2.5 hours sleep in between streams. Pretty much since you last saw me, all I've done is slept. So I'm feeling recharged. I definitely needed it as well. I don't think I could have made it because I was definitely feeling it at the end of that last stream. But I feel pretty good now. Feel pretty good. This dude, the announcer's amazing. All he does is scream the names. It's your head on. Shishi. A Korea King. Mirror! Wow, it makes it makes that look seem tame. I can't wait to hear him announce Floyd Mayweather. Right, this is going to be 3 5-minute rounds. God, we've got so many. Does the 5 even work? It does. It's in the wrong place, but we are underway. Here we go. Then both fighters coming into... oh, no, it's not. It's 3-minute rounds. Where's the 3-minute one? There we go. Okay, so we've got Fan Sung-Myung in... I like his shorts, actually. Going over to the corner, looking for a takedown. He's driven Mayeather into the corner. Oh, nice down. Fan Sung-Myung is on his back with Mayeather on top. He's in full guards. So nice takedown there. He's isolated the arms at the moment. We're over by the ropes. Those ropes are wire ropes. Referee or ringside just saying, like, don't grab a hold of the ropes. So at the moment, we've got Mayeather in control. So this is going to be 3 3-minute rounds. 3 3-minute rounds. Nice elbow. A lot of groundwork at the moment. Mayeather is in control. Fan Sung-Myung is trying to get a draping armbar. Nice shot there. Both guys back up onto their feet. The center of the ring, the sponsor is Battle Cats. I have no idea what that is, but it looks kind of cute. And it's got like a really cute animated cat as well. It feels like it's some kind of mobile game for like 5-year-olds. Massive in the ring. It says Battle Cats. Nice, good takedown there by Fan Sung-Myung. And armbar! Armbar! He's got the armbar and he taps him. Boom! Myung wins! The boyhood dream. That's not right. It says Kota Miura has won. That's not right. That was the other dude. Sure, that was the other dude, wasn't it? I don't even know who's won now. I thought the other dude was Miura. I'm waiting to find out who won. Someone won by submission, but I don't know who's who. No, it was Kota Miura. I got them mixed up. They look nothing like each other as well. Absolutely nothing like each other. That was nice, though. He fully mounted him. Do you know, it's funny, actually. In UFC, you don't see armbar finishes that often from guys. You used to see them all the time from, like, women. But you don't even see him in the women's division anymore. It's all rear naked chokes. And that was really nicely done, actually. He managed to fully mount him, get close enough to the arm, quickly transition over to the side, get the arm bar on, and he had that cinched in. That was in deep as well. Yeah, that was easy work. There was only 3-minute rounds to play with, but he got the job done super quickly in round 1. He's got a trophy. He's got a little long cup thing. I think it's a cup. I don't know. He's got the long cup thing, and I don't know if that was a check or something that they're posing with, or if they're sponsors. Oh, they're sponsors. It says Alpha Club Group. So there we go. And Yaman, Tokyo, Japan. A couple of women in there as well. So there we go. He moves to 2-0 right now. Kota Miura. Boom. That was a Ronda classic, said Gabrielle. It was, yeah. Yeah. As we said, used to see it all the time, armbars, but just never see them anymore. It's all rear naked chokes in this day and age. I think that literally took him, what, about a minute and 10 seconds, something along those lines. He's going to actually say a few words. I wish I could speak Japanese. That would be good. Melissa Rose said that match lasted longer than my ex. Thanking the crowd. Okay, 1 down. 2 more to go until we get to the main. Apologizes for being away for so long. So he is saying a few words. He jumps out of the ring and walks away. So the first fight is done. First match of the evening is done. Money Mayweather has arrived. Floyd Mayweather is in the house. So Mayweather with a white jacket on. He went to, I think it was like Louis Vuitton or something, and was like spending loads of money. I saw video clips of him going shopping around Japan, and seems like he's had a fantastic time. He was saying, actually, that these exhibition fights are very much an opportunity for him to see parts of the world that he wouldn't be able to see when he was fighting. So he's kind of really using these exhibition fights as an opportunity to go to places he's never been. So he has been to Japan before, though, of course. He has already done an exhibition fight in Japan. But Mayweather has arrived. Smile on his face. He's looking cool, calm, relaxed. So first fight down, that first one done. We're going to be moving on to our next fight. I believe what we've got is a kickboxing contest. And, of course, we've got that pretty random boxing fight with Mayweather's Bodyguard. We're just seeing the Tokyo Dome. See, makes me think of Wrestle Kingdom whenever I see the Tokyo Dome. I think Dave Meltzer always gets extra excited when he sees the Tokyo Dome. Upstairs, my neighbors are smoking out, and it is coming through my air conditioning vents. I am going to get high, contact high before the fight starts. Well, you know, why not? Probably make the event a bit more enjoyable, in all fairness. So, why not? Right, we've got just a video package at the moment. I think, are we going to our next fight, maybe? Or is this an advert for what they're showing? I think this might be an advert for what they're going to be showing at the Tokyo Dome. So I think this is an advert for future events that are coming up. Yeah, they're just going through different things that they've got coming up in the Tokyo Dome and whatnot. We all know Dave Meltzer will give this 7 stars just because of where it is, said Just Nick. Yes. Watermelon Sprite said, I love it. Battle Cats is a video game for iOS. It felt like a video game. Android, Nintendo 3DS. It's dead in it. They don't do that anymore, do they? And Switch. And it is a favorite in Japan and Korea. Okay. Well, it's sponsoring this thing. It's got a massive I'm Googling Battle Cats right now. Let's see if we can find some Battle Cats information. You have found the official site of Battle Cats. Check out this info. I'd rather not, to be honest. But okay, we are going to our next fight. I was just hoping for like a quick, here's everything you need to know. Oh, here we go. The Battle Cats is a free-to-play tower defense game. Here's elbows and knees. So Bandasak 21-5 Bandasak. He's taking on Yoshinari, who is 41-6. This is going to be fun, man. I'm really looking forward to this. So this is kickboxing. It's Muay Thai. Yoshinari against Bandasak. So Bandasak making his way down to the ring. So we've got elbows, we've got knees, obviously we've got kicks. So fists, elbows, knees, kicks. This is 8 weapons, as they say. So here we go. We've got Bandasak making his way inside the ring. He's a former 53-kilo champion. I tell you what, we are getting through these fights, though. I mean, this is fight number 2. After this will be the co-main event. People get proper entrances as well. They get like the entrance music, but they get the LED screen. You don't see that in UFC. Here is Yoshinari. Yoshinari is the current Battle of Muay Thai flyweight champion. He has got 26 wins by knockout. There's a fair few belts that are being paraded here for Yoshinari. Yoshinari, I can tell you, is minus 1,200 favorite. Bandasak coming in at plus 600. So Yoshinari is the favorite in this one. How many different belts are being paraded here? It's amazing. Look at all these titles. 1, 2, how many belts? 1. WMC Championship. 1, 2, 3. There's around about 6 different belts. This dude's only 21 years old. "21 years old. Making his way down. Oh my God, he's got one around his waist as well. I didn't even see that one. This dude has got so many belts. He is absolutely dripping in championships. So, yeah, Yoshinari should be able to win this one. Don't know anything about this dude, but certainly looking at the hardware that he's bringing down. So, making his way down. What time does Floyd fight? Don't know, Bruno. Don't know, but it hasn't been announced when his ring walk is, but I don't think it's going to be that far away because this is the second fight of the evening, and there's only one more fight after this, and then we get to Floyd, and none of these fights are going to be that long. The first one only took about a minute or so, minute and a half, and the first fight was over. Armbar. Nice armbar, actually. Nice armbar. Right, Yoshinari is getting inside the ring, as we said, Muay Thai kickboxing. I love India, said Retribution. I would like to visit one day. He's got so many belts, he can wear different pants with them. Absolutely. Watermelon said it could start at midnight. Floyd fights are late all the time, later than Canelo's. I don't know where you are in the world. Right now, it's coming up to 5:10 in the morning here in the UK. Quite late for us, actually. Quite late. We have done streams at this time. Yeah, we've done a lot of streams at this time thinking about it. Normally, UFC starts at about 3 in the morning, and we'd probably be at the main event now of a UFC show. So, yeah, we do stream normally at this time. But it is getting quite late. So, yeah, I think it's 7 minutes past midnight Eastern. And what time is it? Going to be about 9 o'clock, is it? 7 minutes past 9 on the West Coast. As I said, here in the UK, 7 minutes past 5. Right. We are getting intro. Oh, yeah, we get that dude again, don't we? Looking forward to that. There's a guy that's presented some flowers now to these fighters. He had donuts written on his T-shirt. No idea why. Oh, I'm going to that massive Mayweather show. Have you seen my donuts T-shirt? Shall I wear like Ralph Lauren? Shall I wear something, quite smart? No. Have you got that T-shirt that's got the word donuts written on it? That's perfect. Go on, mate. Go. Nice. I love this guy. I want him to announce everything. That guy should have presented donuts instead of flowers. That would have been... Do you know what? I was thinking that. Like, are these guys going to care about flowers? I feel like you can give flowers to women, but someone gave me flowers. What am I going to do with flowers? I don't even own a vase. So what am I meant to do with them? I feel like what you're making me do is I've got to then go out and buy something to keep flowers in, and that's a commitment I'm just not looking to make. Okay, both guys getting their intros then. We're going to be underway with this one very, very soon. I don't know. This is going to be 3 rounds, but I don't know 3 what? 3 rounds of what? 5? 3? It won't be 2. Here we go then. About to get underway with this one. I'm looking forward to this. We do not watch kickboxing on this channel, so... Been a long, long time, to be honest, since I've watched some kickboxing and Muay Thai. They're just saying a prayer. Who's going to set the tone? Here we go. It is going to be 3-minute rounds. 3-3-minute rounds. Both fighters in the center. So we've got Yoshinari, who's just putting out some front kicks at the moment, throwing out a few jabs. Just trying to keep nice shots of the body there by Yoshinari. Kick coming into the side of the body as well. It's getting backed up already a little bit by the ropes, but he is the one that's more the aggressor. Knee to the body. Nice. Bandersack is in the corner. Yoshinari felt like he had a way in there. Bandersack backed up. Oh, that's a lovely right hand there by Bandersack. Nice right hand straight down the middle. Yoshinari backing up a little bit. Kick coming into the body. It gets caught. Lovely trip. Catches the kick, and we are back underway. Low kick coming in here by Yoshinari. Yoshinari definitely with more outputs. Jab coming in there, and right-hand jab by Yoshinari. We haven't seen anything in the way of elbows yet. Nice shot coming in by Bandersack. Kick coming into the body by Yoshinari. Bandersack backing up a little bit. Yoshinari putting the pressure on. Oh, lovely high kick coming in there. Low kick, nice. That was a lovely right hand, followed by a kick to the body. Great evasive head movement there by Yoshinari. Yoshinari able to just lean, get out of the way. Nice shots coming in. Big knee to the body as well. This is really good work by Yoshinari, really showing off his skill. He hasn't had everything go his way, but definitely looks the more effective fighter. Nice knee to the body there by Yoshinari as well. As Bandersack tries to find a trip. Low kick there. Heavy, heavy low kick by Yoshinari. Bandersack buckled. Bandersack goes down. Shots. Beautiful right hand by Yoshinari. Referee count in, and Bandersack is back up on his feet. Bandersack does not seem to be able to cope with the pressure. Knee to the body. Big body shots. Referee has called it. Referee has... Win for Yoshinari. Wow. He was pouring it on. Yeah, Bandersack's not in a good place at all. He's not in a good place. He's kind of slumped over by the ropes. I think his body has been tenderized by Nadaka Yoshinari. He did, man. I think it's the body shots that really shut him down. That was nice. That was nice. So Yoshinari looking really good in this one. Yoshinari wins round one. So two fights so far, both ending in the first round. They weren't even scheduled to be the longest fights anyway, but two fights, and I don't know, it's a bit of a weird card, this one, isn't it? You'd think that they would have like two. You'd think that if you're going to have Mayweather as your main event, the undercard would have had fights that have, you know, got like a bit of a grudge to them or something. Or you're gonna put some of your big champions colliding against each other. So far, this is just two fights, two first round finishes. Pretty easy stuff. Two fights finished in the first round, says Hayden. Yep. So yeah, that was nice. That was a lovely left, straight to the body, hook right hand. Knee coming in as well. Couple of right hooks to the body. That's nice. There we go. Done. Can you spar in boxing? Can I spar in boxing? I have done a little bit of sparring, but nothing. Only at like a very low amateur level. It was when I was going, I used to go to a boxing gym. I used to go to a gym when I was at work. I did it more for fitness than anything else, but you could like get into, they had like a ring in there and you could like do a bit of sparring. That was all. It was good though. It was fun. Connor versus Money 2, please, says Hollywood Guy. Has the fight started yet? No. We're still waiting for Mayweather. That was the second fight of the evening. So, second fight of the evening done. As soon as we do get to Mayweather, then I'd imagine you'll start to see a lot more people jumping in. So, Yoshinari just saying a few words. That means we've only got two fights left. Both of them are boxing. The one is going to be Floyd Mayweather's Bodyguard. His Bodyguard came out and said that Japanese fighters were weak and disrespectful. And he basically issued a bit of an open challenge. That was answered by Koji Tanaka, who is a veteran of RIZIN and a veteran of K1, kickboxer, and he is 135 pounds. And this Bodyguard, Jizzy, 200 pounds. There is 65 pounds difference between them. It's just that Jizzy doesn't have any like professional boxing experience. He trains boxing and he trains jiu-jitsu, but he hasn't actually got any boxing experience, like proper fights. So yeah, this is a complete. I don't know what to expect from it, to be honest. I'm quite interested to see what happens. I'm just quite interested to see what happens. What happens when you've got a 200-pound bodyguard step into a ring with a 135-pound kickboxer, as they, but I believe, have a boxing. I think it's boxing rules. So yeah, I don't know what to expect. Floyd is starting to get ready. As we said, I don't think we're going to be too far away from him coming out. We could be looking at about half an hour, something like that. Maybe 40 minutes. I always wanted to learn jiu-jitsu, said Watermelon, but it is expensive. Jiu-jitsu would be good. It would be a good thing to learn. I always think, like, I think you can do lots of things for fitness. So I always think, like, I would rather have something that if I was in trouble, I could use. You could certainly use jiu-jitsu if you're in a bit of trouble. But I think that's why I've always leaned a little bit more to, like, boxing. If I was really going to do something, I think I'd go into boxing. Manny Pacquiao is around, by the way. Manny Pacquiao is at this event. Watermelon said, I like competing. Ricky said, how long till the fight? Don't know, but don't know. I can't answer that, unfortunately. I wish I could, but I honestly don't know when we are going to get to it. I think it's half an hour, 40 minutes, hour max. We've got the co-main coming up next. Co-main event coming up next. Steven Seagal says you should learn Aikido, said Kevin. Yes. I think only Steven Seagal says that, though. Judo is better. Using jiu-jitsu in a fight would get you murdered. It's very good for... I mean, it is true. You need to get people down in order to, like, really utilize jiu-jitsu. But I think if you was in a street fight and you got someone down, like, jiu-jitsu could come in very, very handy then. Controlling people and nullifying people on the ground would be a great skill, but you've got to get them down first. You've got to get them down there. You're going to have to be able to get takedowns. Trey said, everyone hoping Mayweather gets knocked out. It's just not going to happen. Summit said, my dog uses garden shots for defense. I don't know what that means. Ernest said, I'm going to go and get some tacos right now so that I am snacked up for the fight. Are you actually going to go out and buy them? Is that what you're going to do? We don't have places that sell tacos in the UK. Or, well, we do, but we don't have them in, like, most towns or anything like that. Like, if I wanted a taco, I would have to make it. There's not, to my knowledge, there's nowhere that I could go locally to buy them ready-made. Taco Bell started to come over to the UK. And I think they've expanded. I think they are now in a lot of major cities. But that's only been over the past, say, 5 years or so. And I don't even think there's that many of them still. So, yeah, I'm jealous. I'm jealous of people that can go and get, like, really good tacos. That's there's a gap in the market here in the UK for that. Right, we're not messing around here. We are going to our co-main event. It's Kuzi versus Jizzy. Jizzy is the bodyguards. This one might not take long either. This one could be over in 1 round, and then boom. Taco Bell is definitely not authentic for tacos, says Huff Sports Media. Listen, how dare you? Ed Gray, shout out to you. Really appreciate the support, dude. Thank you so much for joining us. And a big shout out to everyone that's joined us. If you are watching and you've not dropped a like, leave a like. It makes a big, big difference. We're at 158. So it would be nice if we could get that a little bit higher. It'd be nice, actually, if we could get this to just kind of cover what we would normally do with UFC. And then that means the stream we did earlier is just completely a bonus, really. So, yeah, make sure that you're still dropping those likes. I didn't have any expectations for this. Didn't have any expectations at all. A lot of people don't even know this fight's happening, to be honest. So, yeah, I appreciate people joining us for this one. Right, I think we've got Kuzi making his way down. I believe that's his nickname. Kuji Tanaka is his full name. Kuzi, 33, doesn't have a boxing record. Here in India, everywhere you can have tacos with varieties. But here, Burger King outlets sell the best ones. You can get them easily. You can get tacos at Burger King. I don't believe you can get tacos at Burger King in this country. I mean, I must admit, it's been a good few years since I've been in a Burger King, but I've never seen tacos in a Burger King. I mean, you know, as I said, in most major cities, I'm sure you could find a little independent outlet. I'm sure there might even be a Taco Bell now somewhere in the city. There won't be many locations. There'd be one, something like that. There'd be a Taco Bell. For some reason, that kind of Mexican food, if you will, I don't know. It's just never really caught on. I don't know why. I don't know. Burritos and things like that. Like, you can find them, but they are not something that people eat on the regular. McDonald's everywhere, Burger King everywhere, KFC everywhere. But yeah, Taco Bell, no, and Mexican food, not so much, no. In most towns, if I was to go down the road to the town that's closest, which is a place called Market Drayton, if I was to go there, I would find a pizza place. They don't have a McDonald's. They don't have any kind of named places, unfortunately. They've got Domino's Pizza. So they've got a Domino's. They've got a fish and chip shop. They've got a Chinese takeaway if you want Chinese food. And they've got an Indian takeaway. And I think that's it. And that's the town down the road. And I would say that's pretty average for a lot of like towns to have like a couple of fish and chip shops, to have a Chinese takeaway, an Indian takeaway, and a pizza place. That's pretty standard. And normally most towns will have a McDonald's and a KFC and something like that. Here is Jizzy. Jizzy. Come on, Jizzy. I used to go to Taco Bell, says Joe. Okay, Jizzy making his way down. J Smack. Oh no, J Mac. I thought he said J Smack. J Mac on his tights, his shorts, making his way down. He is Iranian. 40 years old. Long-time bodyguard for Floyd Mayweather. Making his way down, and he is here to humble the Japanese nation. Playing the role of a heel this evening. I will teach him a lesson, says Kuji. Let's get with it. Ernest is chanting tacos. TD said, does the British Isles have the worst food in Europe? I don't know about Europe. I mean, I feel like the British food gets a bad rep because, to be honest, national cuisine is god awful. A lot of our meals that we created back in the day are awful. I'm not a fan of things like shepherd's pie or I don't know, what else did we come up with? Cornish pasties and roast dinners, and I don't know if we came up with those. But there's a lot of things that are like traditionally English, which are not brilliant. But to be honest, I mean, like, there's a lot of great restaurants here. A lot of great restaurants. Like, I think if you think that you come to the UK and you're just going to find like nothing but rubbish food, you'd be wrong. There's some really, really nice restaurants. Certainly in the big cities, you can always find somewhere good to eat. in the UK. But I think by and large, our traditional dishes, if you think about Italy, that's got like, pasta, pizza, all the stuff like that. I don't know what the French are known for, to be honest. I don't know what French cuisine is. I just know of snails. I don't really know what they're known for, the French. But over here is probably like quite stodgy food because, like, the weather's normally quite grey and depressing, and you need something a bit hearty. So a lot of pies, a lot of mashed potato, a lot of shepherd's pie. I mean, shepherd's pie is like what, mince meat with like mashed potato on top of it. It's just like all quite stodgy and heavy and hearty, and that's kind of like English food, I think. But yeah, I'm not, I mean, listen, some of the pulled pork stuff that you Americans have. I mean, we have all those things over here now. The world is a much smaller place. Probably since probably the 80s, saw a lot of like food coming over from different places. I can't remember when the first McDonald's opened. That might have been like late 70s, actually. But I would imagine fast food boom was more the 80s, more than any other decade. And I would imagine then, what with the internet and everything, there's a lot of good restaurants over here now. So, yeah, I don't know. It's always hard to answer the British food thing. Okay, big size difference between these two. Kuzi and Jizzy. This is a co-main event. It's a boxing contest. Is the size difference just going to be too great? Right, here we go. We are underway. This is, I think, three 3-minute rounds. 3 3-minute rounds. Okay. Kuji is, height-wise, it doesn't look too dissimilar, but Jizzy definitely has got more bulk on him. He's keeping the hands up. What I will say about Jizzy is he doesn't look completely useless. He's got an all right boxing stance in there, and he's got a decent defense. He's trying to use the basics, trying to jab away. Both of these guys being relatively cautious. So a lot of respect being shown here by Jizzy. I think he definitely doesn't want to be embarrassing himself. So crowds clapping along as we are underway with our co-main. Nice body shot coming into the clinch, and we are seeing Jizzy put in his weight onto Kuji. We are seeing Jizzy edging forward. He's got Kuji up against the ropes. Jizzy, oh, that seemed to sting him. That was a lovely shot there by Kuji. That seemed to definitely get through. Jab coming in as well. Oh, that's a lovely left hand. And Jizzy just taking a few deep breaths there as some of these shots have found their way through. Kuzi showing that he has got some decent skills, boxing skills in there. He's trying to stay covered up. He's eaten a couple of shots into the clinch. Nothing comes of that. There's a minute left in this first round. As we said, it can go 3 rounds. Swing and a miss there by Jizzy. And, some decent shots coming in here by Jizzy. He got a couple of hook shots in. The thing is, Jizzy, when he's going to be throwing these and landing these, that's a lot of weight that's coming behind them as well. So, as long as he's in there, he's probably got that puncher's chance. He is just trying to swing in some big blows. 20-odd seconds to go. We might be going to a second round in this, Kuzi getting a nice big right hand through. Jizzy covering up. This is a Kuji round. End of the round. There we go. So Kuji gets that one. So end of the round. Going to go to round number 2. Only 3 rounds in this one. Only 3 rounds in our main event as well. Summit said, here, Softies Burgers tacos are available at every Burger King. I had them yesterday. I've never heard of them, to be honest. Softies Burger tacos. Do you remember McGregor called Jizzy a juice head turkey, says Barry. Tim said, can't stop the Jizzy. We're seeing Mayweather backstage right now, getting his hands wrapped. Mayweather getting ready. We will be with Money Mayweather soon enough. But just getting his hands wrapped at the moment. Okay, we're about to get underway with round number 2. There's maybe a chance this one's going to go the distance. Jizzy, I think, might have been gassing a little at the end of that first round. So it'll be really interesting to see where we are towards the end of this round. See if he is still gassing. But he's got a decent enough defense. Right hand gets through. He is trying to put, whenever he clinches, he is trying to put his weight on. Oh, Jizzy catches Kuji. Jizzy catches Kuji, but the referee wasn't interested. He's got Kuji up against the ropes. He's trying to put his weight on him again and dig into the body. Jizzy is definitely getting some joy here. Kuji is going to the body, wailing away. Referee coming in. It's getting quite scrappy, this now. It's getting quite scrappy. Jizzy is tired, but he's had some success in this round. Oh, that's a big overhand left there by Kuzi. I tell you what, this is a fun little fight, actually, you know. This is a fun little fight. And Kuzi is coming forward. Shots coming into the body. Gets underneath those shots. Some hooks coming in. It's scrappy. Jizzy gets thrown up against the ropes. Again gets pushed back. Jizzy is a little bit tired. He's trying to jab away. Good head movement here by Kuji. Oh, lovely left hook shot by Kuzi. That gets through. Big overhand right. Jizzy is just grabbing and holding and trying to survive and trying to frustrate. God, a hard round to score this one because both guys have had some decent moments. Oh, Jizzy wobbling a little bit. Referee coming in. The referee did not class that as a knockdown earlier. But Jizzy having some real joy at the start of this round. But really the round, oh, big shot to the body there by Kuzi. He's trying to get a right hand through as well. Ah, doesn't matter. I love this fight. This fight's great. Referee coming in, separating these two. We got 40-odd second left in round number 2. Kuzi again unloading, trying to get his shots through. Jizzy is gassed, man. There's nothing left in the tank here. He is gassed. He is, his hands have dropped and his mouth is wide open. An uppercut just misses there by Kuzi. Lovely head movement by Kuzi as well. He tries to get a right hand straight down the middle. These two, again, Jizzy, all he can do is grab a hold of Kuzi. Referee coming in, separating these two. Oh, lovely! Lovely shots there by Kuzi. Beautiful right hand to the body and quickly goes upstairs as well. Bang, bang! That was nice. Hook shot to the body and upstairs. Great hand speed. Bang, bang. That was nice. That was really nice. That does look like a knockdown. But it's not classed as one. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful work. I'm going to go with Kuzi again. That's 2 rounds to Kuzi. I don't know that you can look at that round and say that Jizzy won that. Mayweather not interested in his Bodyguard's fight at all. Mouth open wide, Jizzy explodes. Jizzy versus Yudong. Hayden said Jizzy rounds. Jizzy all over the place. Let me tell you that for free. Jizzy is absolutely everywhere in the arena right now. Here we go then. Final rounds. Final rounds. Oh, lovely shot. Lovely shot by Kuzi. Down goes Jizzy. Jizzy goes down, but he gets back up again. Blood coming down his nose. Kuzi, great work. Referee counting is allowing them to continue. Lovely head movement again. Crowd cheering. I love this. A real fun little fight. Oh, dig to the body. He's trying to, again, he's just wailing away. Shots coming into the back of the head there. Jizzy is gassed and he's really struggling to stop Kuzi. Oh, big clubbing blows. Oh, Jizzy goes down. Jizzy goes down and the ref calls it. The ref calls it. It's a third round finish win for Kuzi. Kuzi wins. Wow. Jizzy just went splat on the ground, said Crow's Chosen. Mayweather does not give a flip. So the Mayweather Bodyguard is knocked out in the end. Is up on his feet. There's blood pouring down his nose. His nose could be broken. These two, yeah, his nose is broken. Saying that Mayweather looks after Jizzy, but he didn't need to do that. But what a great experience for him. Might not feel like a great experience right now. But that was our co-main event done. Co-main event in the bag. That means there's only one more fight to go. That is Mayweather versus Asakura. Mayweather, Asakura coming up next. Now he will show some respect, said Hollywood guy. This whole thing, to be honest, felt quite pantomime anyway, so I don't know. I don't know how legit it all was. Put him down a couple of times and yeah, that left hook didn't land clean, but down he went. His legs gave out from it, and that was enough for the ref. That's what smack talk gets you, said Ernest on purpose. Who'd you going to say a few words? Good evening, and thank you, everyone, for supporting us tonight. He said, Jeezy, thank you. Okay, so he's being quite respectful here. So that's that. Right. Jizzy should have used more protection, says Kevin. Good shout. Good shout. John, shout out to you, my friend. Really appreciate the support, but good win there for Tanaka. But our next fight coming up is the one that we're here for, clearly. Mayweather against Asakura. You can see the stats at the top. So Mayweather is an orthodox fighter. Asakura, southpaw. Asakura is 29 years old. 20 fights, 16 wins, 3 losses, but those are in MMA. They are not in boxing. Mayweather, 50 fights, 50 wins. That is boxing, of course. So I believe Asakura's record is 0-0. I don't think he's actually fought in boxing before. So, but he's a big star in Japan. He's a big name in Japan. He's very popular. He has got 2.57 million YouTube subscribers, 1.13 billion views. So he is, as we said, a very popular, very confident, very charismatic fighter. So I haven't seen like the build for this, but I would imagine this is probably a fairly big deal over in Japan. Asakura is a purple belt jiu-jitsu. He does have some knockout wins in MMA. He's got a karate, boxing, Brazilian jiu-jitsu background. He's a southpaw. His last win was December 2021. That was at RIZIN 33. So I think he's got about 8 wins by knockout, 1 by submission, 7 decision victories. But as we said, these are not boxing. These are MMA, and it is very, very different. Even the striking, the footwork, the stances, they're all very, very different. See, with MMA, you've got to really protect yourself against kicks and everything. You don't need to worry about that in boxing. So that really does like affect how you stand and kind of your thought process as well. So boxing is different. And yeah, this is going to be Mayweather kind of school in Asakura, to be honest. That's what I'm expecting anyway. I think that's what a lot of people are expecting. Mayweather comes in as a minus 2,500 favorite. It is only 3 rounds. It is only 3 rounds. But lights going down. Manny Pacquiao is going to say a few words, apparently. So we might have Pacquiao saying a few words. Dun, dun, dun. He's going to KO him, guaranteed, says Ricky. I'm going with my guy, Floyd Money Mayweather, said Adrian. Manny Pacquiao. I love this announcer. This announcer's awesome. Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao making his way down there. Big smile on his face. The Pac-Man. Rising up. No chances. Got Eye of the Tiger playing. So, crowd's really happy to see Pacquiao. Pacquiao making his way down to the ring. I don't know. I don't actually know what he's saying. I don't even know why he's here. It's the thrill of the fight. Rivals. Okay, let's have a look, see what he's going to say. So Pacquiao in the ring. Crowd applauds. Good evening. Thank you for coming here and witnessing a good exhibition match at the RIZIN promotion. Good luck to both fighters. He's thanking a few people. It's a privilege. So, nice. Just wishing both fighters good luck. Pac-Man in the ring right now. Manny Pacquiao. That's just being translated at the moment. Manny is going to run in the ring with a steel chair. I'm here to support Asakura. Okay, so Asakura went to the Philippines and asked for Pacquiao's advice. So he's there to support Asakura. I'm excited to watch him. As an Asian, I support Asian. Thank you, everyone, and enjoyed the show. So there we go. As an Asian, I support Asian. And there we go, he bows. And Manny Pacquiao just saying a few. Just saying a few words. Was that, they just showed someone in the crowd. Was that Inui? They didn't actually, that might have been Inui. I suppose it wouldn't be the biggest surprise if Inui was there. There's Mayweather. Mayweather backstage. He's just singing along, rapping along to some track. He's having a great time. I don't think he even knows his bodyguard just got knocked out, to be honest. So Pac-Man walks up the ramp. Don't know when we're going to be starting with this main event, but I don't think it's going to be too much longer. We are done with all the undercard fights. That last fight I actually really enjoyed. I actually really enjoyed that last one. Now we've got a little video package. Mayweather and Asakura. Floyd will be 50 years old, winning 6 fights still, said John. Days, if Yarn beats O'Malley, it would be logical and a banger to see Yadong versus O'Malley at a pay-per-view. Yeah, I mean, I mean, listen, if O'Malley can beat... if Yarn beats O'Malley, yes. I was going to say, if O'Malley gets past Yarn, next stop's Aljamain Sterling, isn't it? That's a big, big fight, man. Big fight. Jess said, how shocked would everyone be if Mayweather gets knocked out? Okayed. Gets okayed. You all right, yeah? Are you all right? Round 2. Yeah? Are you all right? Are you okay? If he gets KO'd in round 2. Listen, people will be stunned if Mayweather gets KO'd. It'll be worldwide news. But I don't think it's happening. We're seeing some footage of when Floyd arrived earlier, so they're just showing us that. Obviously, they're going to milk this and make us wait. When does Mayweather fight? Says L.A. Moser. We're waiting. I mean, he is next. He is next. You know that they like to drag these things out, though, so it's not going to be long. I mean, I'd imagine it'll be within the next 10 minutes or so. They've been quite good, in all fairness, of just getting to like the next fight and the next fight. They've been quite snappy with it tonight, so he does look relaxed. He's looking cool, calm, collected. So we're just seeing again. That's footage from earlier of him backstage putting on his boots. We've already seen him with his hands being wrapped. They're just joking because there's a woman that's actually there who looks like she's ready to help him tie his shoes if he needs it. Maybe he needs it. I just don't know. But we are seeing Asakura now, and inside his locker room, he is also getting his hands wrapped, and Manny Pacquiao has arrived. A bit of breaking news for wrestling fans. It looks like Via is going to be in a tag team with Sanga. So apparently they've been teaming together on house shows for any WWE fans. Okay, so yeah, we are still seeing in the locker rooms, waiting for this one to get underway. It works. No, mister, I okayed and KO'd many times, said Just Nick. Pac-Man in the house. Pac-Man is in the house. Yeah, I mean, look, next up for Mayweather, looks like it's going to be Deji. That fight is going to be absolutely huge. That is going to be a big, big deal. That will do big, big numbers. Yeah, big numbers. I can see that doing, I don't know, I mean, in the millions, to be honest. Deji has got a large following, and I think all of his fans, all the KSI fans, will tune in. And actually, because of his name, people might think, well, Mayweather a bit older, you know, could Deji do it? Like it could, if they promote it right, really actually attracts a bit of kind of casual interest as well. I mean, answer no. It's going to be Mayweather that wins, but if you can have a winner, it's going to be an exhibition, isn't it? I'd imagine it'll be one of those, you know, 8 rounds kind of a thing. Maybe even 3 rounds. I don't know. 5 rounds. Who knows? And it might just be it goes the distance. But that apparently is November. Not that far away. Not that far away. About 4 or 5 weeks apparently. It's not 100% confirmed, but Floyd Mayweather did mention it in an interview he did the other day. So that announcement is expected to be made maybe in the ring after the fight tonight. My phone battery is going quick, so I really hope this starts soon, says Tim. Jonathan, shout out to you. Can you acknowledge our tribal chief on stream real quick? Absolutely. Absolutely. Who is our tribal chief in the community? Is it Mr. Mister? Mr. Mister, I acknowledge you. There we go. If promoted right, yes, it is a must for sales. Remember what happened when he made his debut with Joshua? He needs to be promoted to the right crowd, says Mr. Mister. Makes me think of Sister. That's why I acknowledged you. We are just seeing, again, more footage of Mayweather arriving. I feel like it's Groundhog Day. I just keep seeing Mayweather arrive, tying up his shoes, getting his hands wrapped. Then we look at Asakura. Then we go back to Mayweather arriving. Then he's tying his shoes. Then he's getting his hands wrapped. I mean, like a Groundhog Day that's only about 10 minutes long. So, yeah, I don't know what the delay is, but there is seemingly a slight delay at the moment. Days, come on. It's obviously Roman Reigns. Who's that? Who's that? Roman Reigns. I'll Google him. Power Bump says Bloodline Official. Shout out to you. Lamosa said, I'm supporting Mayweather from his hometown of Grand Rapids. MI, is that Minnesota? I've gone Minnesota. Oh my God, he's tying his shoes again. Him arrive one more time. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Oh my God. He's tying his shoes. It's the same footage again and again and again. We're just in a loop. Ah, did not spend £20 to watch a man tie his shoes. And now here is Asakura wrapping his hands in a moment. Pacquiao will arrive. There's Pacquiao. Pacquiao's come over and said hello to Asakura. Oh my God. They could at least just give us something new. Just even a live camera. Show me around Tokyo or something. I don't give a flip. It's like a fever dream. It's like a fever dream. I buy one anyway. I needed to ask Days. Don't you know who Roman is? He's the tribal thief. The tribal thief, Roman Reigns. I've never heard of the tribal thief. I love that. Now we've got them face to face at the press conference. These two face to face. How much is £20 in US dollars? There's not a great deal of difference, don't think, to be honest. I think it's probably about $25 maybe, something like that. It's relatively close. Obviously, the exchange rate keeps changing. I'll have a look. I'll have a look because in a minute I'm about to watch Floyd Mayweather arrive again, and I'll flipping lose it. Pounds to dollars. Pounds to dollars. Pounds to dollars. Pounds to dollars. Exchange rate. Pounds to dollars exchange rate. Oh, I didn't want that. Converter. Is that what I wanted? Yes. God, this is taking way longer than it should. £20 is $22. £20 is $22. God, it's god awful at the moment. Awful the exchange rate for the pound. Good for the dollar. If you're coming to the UK, you'll get quite a bit for your money at the moment. But not brilliant the other way round. Days, obviously, Aljo is the stop for O'Malley if he gets past Yarn, but O'Malley beating Yarn would be a hell of an upset, says Summit. I completely agree. Oh, thank God we've got Summit different. We're literally in a corridor. I'm not lying. We're in a corridor. They are showing us an empty corridor. That's what we've got right now. An empty corridor. Thank you. Thank you, RIZIN. RIZIN just took a moment to show us an empty corridor. It did have some boxes down the side. Oh, now we're seeing footage of Asakura training again. He's got his gloves on finally. Asakura is the white rabbit. Tim said pay. Oh my God! I can't cope. I can't cope. Oh, Mayweather footage of him arriving again. Oh, God, do we have to do this? Do we have to do this? Footage of Mayweather arriving. Do we have to do this? Anything, just any in the history of mankind, there's been so many things that have been filmed. Just show me anything. Just anything. Show me some ducks. Show me a woman with wearing a tie or putting a tie on. I don't care. Show me a clown saying good morning. He's tying his shoes. He's tying his shoes again. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Come on, please. Please. I've given you money for this, please. Okay. Rome wasn't built in a day. No, you're right. Rome wasn't built in a day. But do you know what else didn't happen in Rome? They didn't put a brick down and then take it back off again, and then put the brick back again, and then take it off again, and then put the brick back again, and then take it off again, and then put the same brick back again. Like, they didn't do that either in Rome, did they? Jesus, come on. There's a message at the bottom that says the next fight will begin shortly. The next fight will begin shortly. Get better. John said, I'm so glad that I didn't pay for this. Mayweather has got, we're seeing some footage now of him working on the pads. He's got black shorts. He's got green down the side, yellow on the waistband. I think there's a little flash of pink in there as well. Yeah, on the front, like a pink V and a pink V on the back. I like those shorts, actually. So, yeah, we just saw momentarily Mayweather working on the pads. I mean, honestly, we should be at the point where we're getting ready for the ring walks. We're stuck on a loop in the multiverse, said Retribution. I know. We need a QR code, said AR1. That would mix things up, definitely. Right, we're going back to the arena, and we are waiting. What an event this has been. What a weird event. We've had three. Oh my god, they're showing the press conference. We've had 3 fights. One was Muay Thai. One was MMA. One was boxing, featuring someone that was 40 and had never had a boxing fight before. And now here we are at the 2 of those fights, by the way, ended in the first round. And here we are now at the main event, and we've just got this really long wait. Perhaps it's because those fights ended in the first round. They're making us wait a little bit more. I have no idea. But either way, here we are. Sonny said, I heard your parents are back today tomorrow. I hope they had fun. Yeah, they are back later, yeah. I don't know what time. The house is pretty tidy, to be honest, so I haven't really got to do anything. Probably do need to load up the dishwasher, though, so I'm going to do that. But, yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good because, like, obviously it's been a little bit of a chore to, like, look after the dog. Make sure she gets walked, feed her twice a day, trying to sleep, and she, like, constantly comes. Well, not constantly. She's pretty good, actually. But a couple of times she'll come over and whimper and wake me up. And I don't know what she wants. Normally treats. Normally some kind of stick with meat wrapped around it or something. So she is fat and spoiled, and that's all you need to know about her. See, Days, actually, you had to pay for it. Walking down a horror corridor, it's almost 4 a.m, and you're in a looping nightmare. It's horrible, says Ricky. Maybe she wants cuddles. Maybe she does want cuddles. She didn't get them, though. I just gave her a treat and told her to be on her way. Right, we are waiting for this to begin, and we are just seeing inside Mayweather's locker room at the moment. Days Piper in the chat says we're in a glitch and this is the Matrix. Feels like it. Flipping feels like it. Just constantly looping around here. I mean, I don't mind waiting for things, but give me an artist, give me a musician, give me something that I can, like, have some fun with. Just constantly showing me the same flipping thing again and again and again and again. So yeah, we're still waiting. Next fight, Tony Khan against Vince McMahon. Dog and Day's adventures coming to a screen near you soon, said Sean of the Tonic. Absolutely. It's going to be this generation's Free Willy. Your dog sounds like me, fat, spoiled, lazy. Maybe you are my dog. Just Nick, shout out to you. I mean, I must admit, I did have quite a fun conversation with it the other day, and proper responded. So, just Nick, I'll be up in a minute. Don't worry. Days, I don't know if you're into metal music, but I think you would like the band Ghost. It has lore. What does that mean? It has lore, like folklore. I don't know if I look for that in music, to be honest. When I come to bands and music, I don't know. Okay, nice sound, but is there any lore? Is there like a folklore to your music? That's not something that I tend to look for. Mayweather is just having a chat with one of his trainers. We've still got a next fight will begin shortly message on screen. If you are watching this getting a bit frustrated, welcome to the club. We are all in that boat at the moment. So you're certainly not suffering alone. But yeah, I can't tell you when this fight's going to begin. I don't know. We're still waiting. We momentarily went to the commentators, but now we're back to the same footage we've seen of Asakura training. Has the main event finished, said JD? Just Nick said, it's about time, Days. You know I can't open this door myself. Very good. Lamosa said Spence Crawford could be fight of the year. Looking forward to it. Yeah, we've got that down on the schedule. That should be... I don't know if it's been announced yet, but it is down to be taking place. Spence versus Crawford on the 19th of November. I think we might have Asakura making his way now, guys. Here we go. Asakura making his way to the stage. So Asakura, we're just watching him coming out of his dressing room, making his way out, and there he is by the steps to make his way up to the entranceway. So it does feel like this is going to be starting soon. So all of you Money Mayweather fans, we should be getting some action. Mayweather, of course, 50-0, as we said, 45 years old. Great defense. He's getting about 15 to 20 million for this. Great counterpuncher. Great head movement. Great accuracy. Great hand speed. He does tend to download information in the early stages, but in all fairness, that's more over like a 12-round fight. This little 3-round thing against someone that just doesn't have fighting experience. This should be very straightforward for Mayweather. I don't know. I mean, he might come out tentative at the start. He might want to come out and like weigh up Asakura. But I would imagine he will very quickly get into a rhythm. I'm almost 50 years old, and all people still talk about is Floyd Mayweather. We've got the proper intro being played right now. Money Mayweather. Triple H told me Conor wins by doctor stoppage, said Ricky. Why is this fight so late? Well, we are over in Japan, so I don't know what time it is over in Japan, but that's why we're late. Why is this? Oh, we read that one. Don't be shy to show us the vision. That's deep. Should Shakur Stevenson be worried at 135? Listen. I think he's an amazing fighter. I think he's really solid. People say that he's boring, but he just goes about his work, and I don't think he needs to be worried. I'm quite excited to see what the future holds for Stevenson. I really wanted to watch that fight on Friday, but sadly it collided with something that we were doing instead, and that is a bit of a problem. But yeah, I've got on my to-do list things like Spence and Crawford. We're definitely looking at that. I'm interested in Shields and Marshall. I'm interested in Devin Haney and Kambosos Jr. Obviously, we might be getting Fury and Joshua. Bivol has got a fight coming up as well. That looks like it's going to be good. Katie Taylor's fighting, but I don't think we can do the Katie Taylor one. In all fairness, she's facing just a mandatory, so I don't think that's going to be anything too exciting. But I do like Katie Taylor. I would like to watch that, but again, just video packages at the moment. Seeing Mayweather making his way down. Sonny said the band Ghost has got a story to it. I think the lore or the story is every time they come out with a new album, they do a tour, and at the end of the tour, the main singer dies and a new character is created. What? No, that's amazing. But the main singer portrays a character for each new album, and then at the end of that tour, that character dies. That's fun. That is fun. It's a little bit pro wrestling, isn't it? Soon you will be healed from the trauma, pain, guilt, and shame. You may even forget your name, says Summit. Ben Eubank as well, said Sean of the Tonic. That is true. Yes, Ben Eubank. Very, very good shout. My only concern with that is on at the same night as Extreme Rules. So I'm really hoping that they don't get in each other's way. I'm really hoping that Ben Eubank does not collide with Extreme Rules. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. We should be able to do both, but yeah, that is the 8th of October. At the moment, I don't actually have anything other than Fight Night for next weekend. And what is next weekend's Fight Night? Let's have a look. Again, we've just got this video package playing, so certainly not missing anything. Next week's Fight Night is Mackenzie Dern against Yan Jianan. That is not the greatest, is it? In all fairness. I mean, I can see us doing that, of course, but doesn't look like the greatest card. And actually, at the moment, it's only got... How many fights has it got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's only got 7 fights. There's only 7 fights for that card next week. Let's have a look at Tapology. Is that true? 7 fights for the UFC show next week. UFC done. Where is that? I don't even know. I can't even see it on Tapology. Let's search for Dern. We're still waiting for this one. If you are watching, wondering what's happening, it's a video package, not missing anything. There it is, Fight Night. No, they've got other fights on there. Looks like it's not been added to Google yet. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 fights. 13 fights. Dern versus Yan. Right, here we go. We don't need to worry about that anyway. That's next week. We'll worry about that when we get to it. Here is Asakura. Asakura getting his intro. Main event time. Who have you got out of Lewis against Spivak? Oh, Lewis. Lewis, definitely. I mean, Derek Lewis is on a bit of a bad skid at the moment, but I don't think his power has left him. I mean, people like Spivak, those are the kind of people that Lewis puts away. So, yeah, I fancy Lewis in that. Here's Asakura then making his way down, 30 years old, 5'9". Asakura. I love that dude. I know I keep saying it, but it's true. He's got 1 submission loss and 2 decision losses. He is 16-3 in MMA. Mikuru Asakura, 2.57 million YouTube subscribers, 1.13 billion views. I don't know what content he makes. I have no idea. I'd imagine it's probably fighting focused, predictions, things like that, I would guess. Training, whatnot. Okay, so he's stepping inside the ring. Next up, we'll get the Mayweather ring walk. Thanks, got to go, but love your commitment. Jonathan, shout out to you. That announcer is a woman. It's a woman. Is it? Are you sure? Are you sure? I think it's a dude. No, I think it's a dude. I think it's a dude. Okay. Asakura is inside the ring. Here we go. Yeah, it's a dude. Look at him. Here's Mayweather. He's got 50 written in big letters on the front. I like Metallica, AC/DC, Whitesnake, Leonard Skinner, and Bob Seger. Days, you are the last hope to beat Roman Reigns and become the new tribal thief. Apparently there are 13 fights on Tapology, says Hayden. Yeah, weird. It only lists 7 on Google, but it's got 13 on Tapology, so yeah, I thought there'd been a disaster or something for a moment. I thought, because in all fairness, we did do a show that I think only had 7 fights because there was so many that dropped out due to COVID during the pandemic. The goulettes are hot, said Sunny Wolf. Right, here we go. Mayweather making his way down. There is someone performing. I don't know who that is. Here we go. He steps out. He's got a big smile on his face. No! I could do that job. I could definitely do that job. I'd love to do that job. It is always a show. It's always a spectacle. He's got quite the entourage with him as well. There's around about 20, 30 people following Mayweather. Big smile on his face. He's just loving it. He's just really enjoying it. And why not? He's getting paid millions and millions and millions for this. Look at that entourage that's coming out with him. Look at that. He's just got people following him, man. And it's got like around about 20, 30 people in his behind him. Does feel big time though. It feels like there's a mega star that's here. Obviously, you've got someone rapping in front of him. Breaking news: John Cena. Oh, it's gone. Is neon a thing in Japan? Very much so. Okay, Mayweather gets inside the ring then. So both fighters are inside the ring. This one, as we said, 3 3-minute rounds. Yeah, this one can't even go that long, to be honest. So if you was expecting this to go a distance, I'm afraid you'll be a bit disappointed. What was the name of the song for Asakura's entrance? No idea. No idea. It didn't sound Japanese. It was quite slow. It was not something that I recognized. But then I'm not hipping with it anymore, unfortunately. Mayweather looks ready to go, says Joe. He looks so cool, calm, collected. He looks like he's popping to the shops to get some milk. It's just big smile on his face, just strolling his way down. Right. Please stand for the national anthems. National anthems. Oliveira against Islam. Who have you got? I've got Oliveira. Oliveira. I'm going to go Oliveira. I think that Islam is definitely a future champion, but this is a massive test. But Oliveira just seems to be absolutely in his prime. I mean, Oliveira has beaten Poirier and he's beaten Gaethje, and I know that Makhachev brings different skills, but yeah, you're a brave man to bet against Charles Oliveira right now. Okay, I think, is it going to be the Japanese national? I don't actually know the Japanese one. I never hear it that much. Japanese national anthem. I don't know it at all, actually, now I'm hearing it. It does not ring a bell. I only would have heard this at, like, the Olympics or something. Maybe the World Cup, but I don't know if Japan get there all that many times. It's all right. It's all right. So far, I'm out, said Melissa. You're talking about 9 rounds less. I think I'm a bit more than disappointed. Do you know how much running this man does? Mayweather does not stand still, and they won't be fighting, said Carlos. Didn't really go anywhere, that national anthem. That's my review. My official review of the Japanese national anthem is it starts well, but doesn't go anywhere. Should be the American national anthem right now. Okay. I used to hear it at Pride all the time, said Crow's Chosen. Tomas said, how good is Poirier Chandler going to be? Yeah, I think it'll be a good fight. I think Poirier wins. But, I mean, Chandler was a problem for Oliveira. American national anthem right now. I know this one. I think France has got a nice anthem, says Kevin. They're taking the mickey with how long this is taking, said Sean of the Tonic. Ricky said, if Days answers the question I've been asking about, will AEW let Paige, a.k.a. Saraya, take the belt home, you get a new subscriber? Will they let Paige become the AEW Women's Champion? Yeah, I think they will. I think she's got a few fights in her. And I think that I don't know quite how. I don't know if she is going to just go like. I think what they'll do is they'll do a tag match and they'll see how she looks and how she feels. But if they can get a women's title match out of her, they will look to do it. Yeah, definitely. If they can get her into a women's title match, that is big. And they will do it. But would they put the belt on her? I mean, she can drop it the very next match. They can drop it in the next match. It would be worth it just for the build to that women's title match. So if she can have a singles match, I think they will do it, yes. Would they put the belt on and then do a rematch? That's a big question. Right, national anthems are done. Main event for Super RIZIN, the flowers being presented. Take the bout home, though, after she wins. Well, if she wins, I'm sure they would let her take the belt home, wouldn't they? Don't the champions carry the belts? I don't know, maybe it's different. Back in the day, they used to carry the belts, but maybe they just leave them at work now, and they don't take them. Wow. What's this? This dude. Wow. What was that? This dude that was meant to hand Mayweather flowers threw them on the floor in front of Mayweather. Wow. They said, I don't think I've ever seen that in Japan. The traditional handing of the flowers, that dude, the Asakura got handed flowers. And then the guy went over to Mayweather and chucked them down on the ground in front of him. Is that some like mental kind of... That's crazy. It's a little bit wrestling, pro wrestling. It's very pro wrestling. I mean, maybe it's scripted. Maybe, like, you know, it's something they've agreed. Maybe it's something that they are doing just to try and get in the head of Mayweather. Mayweather with a smile on his face. I don't know that that's going to bother him too much that his flowers got thrown on the floor. I'm not sure he's bothered. That's crazy. That is crazy. Didn't think they just threw the flowers at him. Chucked them down on the floor. Are the flowers pretty? They used to be. They're mashed up now. They're mashed up. I'm sure that'll be on social media. Even the commentators are like, wow, I've never seen that before. So Mayweather's flowers, a bit worse for wear. Just looking to see if it is on social media, if anyone does have a clip of it. But I don't think they do, actually, by the looks of it. Lots of links to the fights. Watch here, watch here, watch here. There we go. There's an image of the dude that chucked Mayweather's flowers just down on the floor. He just literally turned with the flowers, went and turned around and walked away. That was fun. That was worth first watching this show alone, to be honest. That moment has paid for this fight itself, so. Smile on the face of Mayweather. Cyber Insanity said, did Floyd diss Japan? What was that? I think he has been quite disrespectful in regards to... I don't think he dissed Japan. I think he's been very complimentary of Japan, actually. So I don't think he dissed Japan, but he has been saying, like, this is daylight robbery. This is easy. Like, you know, he's been fairly disrespectful to Asakura and... You know, he I don't know. Yeah, it's a weird one. It's a weird one. Maybe this guy is just like, had enough. But I don't think he's been disrespectful to the Japanese people at all. Right, we are underway. Round number 1 underway. Both fighters into the center. Floyd with his... nice, yeah. Backing up against the ropes a little bit. Floyd as a shot just misses there by Asakura. Sakura in the center, Floyd edging forward. No one's really landed anything yet. Nice straight left there that just falls short by Mayweather. Asakura trying to edge forwards. Oh, nice shot to the body there by Asakura, actually. That was a lovely left hand to the body. Didn't phase Mayweather. That was a good body shot, and actually, that's probably the best moment of the round so far. So Asakura might just be slightly in the lead. Asakura again trying to get some jabs through. Mayweather is edging forwards. Again, Mayweather just edging forward, trying to find a way through. He's got his hands down quite low and, again, trying to come through, but good jabs. Asakura just using that jab to keep Mayweather back. He's doing all right here, you know, Asakura. 1.5 minutes into this, and I would say he's winning the round. He landed the body shot. He's driving Mayweather up against the ropes. He gets a couple of shots off there as well. This is all right by Asakura. Mayweather is just, like, covered up. Trying to find a way through. Floyd with a shot to the body there by Mayweather. We're into the final minute. He really could do with connecting with Summer. Good evasive work there by Mayweather. Up against the ropes as shots were raining in. Nice body shot there by Mayweather as well. Mayweather may be starting to get into a groove. Could probably do with a couple of moments in this round just to really take any doubt. Nice body shot again and again. Hook shot comes back, though, by Asakura. Floyd, again, 1-2 going upstairs, but good evasive work by Asakura. Nice shot to the body. Oh, a couple of hooks coming back, though, by Asakura. Mayweather had to really lean in to get that hook to the body, and as he was getting back out, Asakura was able to land a couple of shots to the head. Asakura, not a pushover here at all, you know. Mayweather is, both of these guys, similar in size. Asakura smiling there. Asakura was a street fighter in Japan, and his street fights are the stuff of legend. I actually think he did all right in that round. Some really nice moments, though, by Mayweather. I think that was quite close. I think that was quite close, you know. I hope Adesanya enters to Elsa's theme at UFC 281. About to get underway with round number 2. Pacquiao watching. Yeah, Pacquiao has shown Asakura a few things, and he did well. Mayweather comes out. As we said, only 3 rounds to this one. 1 round down already. Mayweather trying to back up Asakura a little bit. Ducking underneath the hook shot. Again, trying to find a way forwards. Floyd is pushing a little bit more. I think you could, honestly, I think you could make an argument Asakura won that first round. Backing up. And again, Floyd edging forwards. Lovely right hand there by Floyd. Straight right, and he connects. So he got in close range. Oh, he's having to use some good head work. Asakura again getting some shots in. Is an interesting exchange. I tell you what, this fight over 12 rounds could have been really interesting, actually. I've got a horrible feeling that this thing's going to warm up and then it's going to end. But that's a lovely right hand. Mayweather getting through with that. Straight right. And he backs up. Nice head movement there by Mayweather as well. Mayweather just edging forwards. Both guys in the center of the ring at the moment. Mayweather covering up. Asakura is throwing out a couple of rangefinders. Hooks to the body, right hands to the body here by Mayweather. Mayweather landing a couple of body shots in a row. And again, a couple of jabs coming in by Asakura. Mayweather, again, trying to close that distance, trying to find a way of getting in close. Asakura up against the ropes. He is waiting for an opportunity. Look like, oh, that was lovely. That was lovely. Mayweather goes down and his shot comes up. That was lovely. So he goes down, looks like he's going to go to the body, and he has been working the body a lot there, Mayweather. He goes down and the shot rains up, goes right to the head, but there's big blows here by Asakura. Asakura has landed a couple of big shots on Mayweather. Smile on the face of Mayweather. Mayweather is smiling, but he is being given a bit of a test here, you know. This is not all Mayweather by any means at all. Mayweather, very evasive. It is a real showcase of skill. That looked like a low blow there by Mayweather. Referee allowing it to continue. Lovely hook shot getting through by Mayweather. And again, that's a lovely strike by Mayweather. Mayweather getting through. Oh, Asakura goes down. Asakura goes down right at the end. Right at the end of the round, Asakura is dropped. Referee is counting. Asakura is on his knees. Then is he going to get back up? Ref's called it. Ref's called it. Referee has ended it at the end of round 2. So there we go. I tell you what, Mayweather was not having everything his own way in that fight. I don't know that he ever got out of first gear. And maybe, who knows, he didn't want to go through the gears and he wanted to make sure that he gave the Japanese people something. But it is a knockout win. It's not going to change his record. His record is 50-0. But, yeah, I'd like to see a replay of that, actually. I'd like to see a replay of that. That was a fun fight. That was all right. That was actually all right. There was some lovely skill on display there. It was a lovely, lovely camera angle. I think I was still swooning about it, where Mayweather was constantly throwing hooks to the body. And then he goes down, and it looks like he's going to go really big to the body. He goes down, but that shot actually comes up, smashes Asakura in the face. So Mayweather does win this. It was waved off by the referee. Mayweather wants to say a few words. I think it will be complimentary. We're just having a little look here. It was a lovely right hand that connected. The finish came when Mayweather went to the body. Asakura, smile on his face. Oh, yeah, that was a lovely shot there by Asakura. He definitely landed with some stuff. Just seeing some of the highlights from... it's just a lovely straight right. Yeah. I think Asakura was already rocked in a way, but it's just like this straight right that comes right down the middle, right onto the chin, and I just think the power was a bit too much. But I think Mayweather had some complimentary words there for Asakura. Both fighters are posing. We've got a Battle Cat sign in the background. Everything is right with the world. So 2-0. We're going to be hearing from Floyd's. So Floyd KOs Asakura in round 2. That's good. It was a good fight. Fake, says John. That was fixed, said Manuel. Are they wearing MMA gloves or boxing gloves? I think they were wearing boxing gloves, but now you've got me questioning it, to be honest. I think it's boxing gloves. They're just showing a replay again of some of the main moments. Summit said that fight was damn close and intense. What a Jocker said, has the fight even started? It has. Mayweather KOs Asakura in round 2. Ravi said, I think Floyd wanted to give a show, but he's got a second gear and the guy went down. Could have had one more round, said Ravi. That's true. That's true. It's interesting, though. Floyd Mayweather in first gear was not enough, to be honest. Mayweather's going to say a few words. Let's see what he's going to say. Oh, Floyd going to say something. Matt Joe said fake KO. He said Japan, unbelievable country. An exciting, crazy turnout. And can we have a round of applause for this tough competitor? And there we go. They do applaud Asakura. I'd like to thank RIZIN for making this happen. A round of applause for my team. It was an unbelievable experience. Manny Pacquiao, a great champion. Floyd has nice words for Manny Pacquiao. He said, I'm just happy to be here. So Floyd with some nice words for Pacquiao. That's nice. Oh. I'm happy we were able to give the fans some excitement tonight. Thanks for having me. I'd love to. I bet you would. I bet you would. Those checks are pretty sweet, aren't they? Manny comes in and they fist bump. Imagine if Manny now just taps Floyd on the back, knocks him out. Oh, my God. That'd be amazing. So, yeah, he said that he wants to be back. He'd love to be back. So, Money Mayweather would love to return. Yeah, Asakura had moments, definitely. Rabbi said, I want Floyd to go hard on Deji because Deji is a tough guy. And I want to see the real levels between the GOAT and the YouTube boxer. Summit said, have you watched Breaking Bad? I have, yes. I watched it when it was on TV. Pacquiao said that was a good fight. It was a good exhibition. Mayweather has gone to the back. Pacquiao just saying a few words, but we're already starting to see the arena starting to empty out. I did wonder if he was going to mention Deji, but I suppose this isn't really the right platform because this is RIZIN. RIZIN are paying for this, so it might be a bit rude to use this to announce your next fight that's got nothing to do with RIZIN. Pacquiao said, I witnessed a really good exhibition there. Hello from Daytona, Ohio. Big Ben Blevin, shout out to you. Hayden, shout out to you as well. And that is it. Pacquiao steps out of the ring, and it looks like we are done. I think we're just seeing Asakura backstage looking, obviously, disappointed. Did well, though. He did well. I think he can still hold his head high. Obviously, getting knocked out in a 3-round fight is not ideal, but he was fighting Floyd Mayweather. They're saying, is it just a coincidence that Floyd was here at the same time as Manny? You know, could we see it again? Could it be an exhibition? But nothing got said. I did wonder that, actually, if Floyd was going to say something about Manny or if Manny was going to say something about Floyd, but it never went that way. That's it. It's over. Let's go home, said Carlos. Kevin, shout out to you. Appreciate it. Summit said, how much did you like Breaking Bad? It's been said everywhere it's the greatest. Yeah, I really liked it. Really enjoyed it. And if you've not seen Better Call Saul, then obviously watch that as well, because that's the spin-off show. So, and that's very, very good as well. Very, very good. At times, I would say as good. So, lights have gone out in the arena. That's going to make leaving hard to do. But yeah, lights are out. And that is it for this event. So, big thank you to everyone that joined us for this. As we said, didn't know what to expect. It was pretty wild, pretty crazy. Probably would have been nice to have got like another round out of it, I think, but it is what it is. I enjoyed it. Listen, if it's scripted or not, it makes no difference to me. I really don't care. I think that it was good. I think that Mayweather stayed in first gear, allowed Asakura to get some moments. I don't know that he gave him those moments. I think Asakura definitely had some skill in there, and I don't think he was having to deal with a very aggressive Floyd Mayweather. I think Mayweather definitely upped his aggression, went through the gears in the second round, and then, of course, right at the end, picking up that knockout, getting that victory. And it seems like there's going to be an announcement soon, Mayweather against Deji. We are expecting that to be announced. And as we said, I think that's going to do some big, big numbers. I think that definitely is going to be a fight that is going to grab people's attention. Lights coming up in the arena as people are starting to head towards the exits. I want to see Floyd tie those shoes one more. Oh my God, let's go before we do see that. I don't need to see that again. So yes, big thank you to everyone that joined us. Appreciate the support, and I will see you again next time. Bye for now.